You're tuned in to Joey.C and Lou the Monster in the evening. They're the evening guys. Let me tell you about them. Joey.C back from sunny Tampa, stepping out of the steel cage. And now on every frequency at night, a two-time heavyweight champion of radio, the mighty mic-wielding maestro, the sound, the vibe, the one, the only, the myth, the man, the gin, this evening, tomorrow evening, or and let's not forget his partner in prime time, Lou the Monster, the twin titans of Twilight, Joey and Lou, masters of the mic, rulers of the airwaves. What am I talking about? Towers of talk, mountains of mayhem, and a hurricane of funk blasting straight through your speakers. Joey and Lou, bringing cheer to the fans and trolls alike. And their voices are soundtrack of your nocturnal escapade, guiding the restless and the routed with dulcet tones and untamed truths. And in the evening, it's Trust Life evening, because somewhere it's always evening. Your daily breakdown, your nighttime recharge. I need it. You need it. The whole world, stuck in its cosmic traffic jam, needs it. And now it's time for the show. Joey.C and Lou the Monster in the evening. Let's go!
We're not doing this, Joseph. We're not showing me in my pimp suit. We'll show you instead.
What?
Where is it? Where is it? God damn it! No,
oh my God! Oh, hey, that's a good one there. How about this one though?
Monster.
Oh, that's funny as hell. Oh boy, Lou. Hey, here we are, Lou. Outstanding. How professional we're getting. How fucking we are bringing it in this year. What a fucking outstanding intro. This new thumbnail. These fucking pictures of us. Unbelievable. Welcome to Joey.C and Lou the Monster in the evenings with us. There's
Simple
Lou back
name.
there. You know, is like
Simple
you guys
name.
made him a monster. What's up, Lou?
What it do, Joe?
What's going on, dude? Who we got with us today? Let's see what we got here. Wow, we got a lot of people. Monster Mania. Facebook, he's a Monster Mania running wild in Tampa. Like, we lose the monster on the loose. If you don't want those kids eating, don't leave them out. That's right. We are going to take Tampa by a storm. We're going to take this podcast world by a storm. 2025 is our year. And we promise you guys, you have faith in us, and we're going to deliver. We're going to be new, improved. Joey.C's getting his mind right, and we're going to be steady as a rock. Consistency is going to be there. The shows are going to be there like we promised. Wednesdays and Fridays, morning and night, with Joey.C and Lou the Monster.
Just don't call no one an artard. They might go wild.
I can't. I'm looking at that fucking picture of me and you. Holy shit! If we could fucking find outfits like that and make you fucking, we could get you to fucking walk like that. Oh my God, that would be fucking great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm not walking like a hunchback.
Can you see us out of the fucking town doing this shit? Oh my God! I tell you what.
You like to wear.
Speaking of out of town, I looked at through virtual. I looked at a couple more places for this. For the Catalano Con that we want to go March 7th, 2026, and so we got a lot of prospects, a lot of things. I'm trying. Obviously, we want to find one that's fully loaded. That we just got to walk in and go to work. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to worry about setting up equipment. Obviously, we don't have the equipment, and they got all the professional. I want someone that's a producer, a lighting guy. So it's basically got to be either a theater or a comedy club. I'm talking to some comedy clubs to see if we can book up, if they book out for podcast live events. A lot of them advertise here in Tampa. There's a couple of them that they know guys that are from the Dabbleverse that are comedians that have played at these places.
What is it called? The Improv down in Ybor?
Yeah, I think it's got a new name. I think I sent them an email. I think it's on 8th Street. It's on one street over from 7th.
It's on the main street.
And they changed their name and they ran out. And the good thing about that is, when they might have some open mic guys that want to come in and show, for our show to show people, you know what I'm saying? And that could be an option. So I'm trying to get the whole package. I'm trying to find something that's got food, alcohol, or at least have a license for the alcohol, a nice part where we could bring in food trucks. We want to make it right. Or if they got it inside, obviously I'm not sure how to deal. If you go to a place that they have the liquor license, it's like a DabbleCon. The comedy club, they had a liquor and they served food there. You know what I'm saying? So they were equipped with that. And I don't know. I'm sure it was worked out with, they got so much percentage of the ticket sales and so much of. I think it probably was you guys get this percentage off the liquor sales. I'm sure it was some kind of worked out deal. That's and the perfect idea. So you just walk in. And the people you bring in, they just walk in and they go, and the stage is ready to go. And at the time they go, that's what you want. That's the best way to glitch off to do something. If you got to build it, if you just rent a room and you got to bring in tables and chairs, I mean, that gets fucking pricey. And you got to be a good decorator. You got to know about sound shit. And that's going to be, you want to find a place ready to go.
At that point, it becomes not worth it.
Yeah. So now check this out. So I'm cruising yesterday on the internet and I found a place right here on Kennedy. $65 for an hour. It's a podcast studio. You go in, it's set up for 4 people. So like you, me, Mrs. C, and Spider can do a professional podcast in the studio live. They charge us for 1 hour, $65. We're all together. The setup is unbelievable professional. You got to see it. It's all the pictures.
Oh man,
and it's something to consider once a month. And I'll tell you why. It could be part of our new image of how we want to move forward. And this is what we want to projectors. Being in that studio at least once a month with a show can be really good for us. You know what I'm saying?
It can be a good members only spot.
It could be. It's $65 an hour. So if you go over an hour, you got to pay.
Or we just leave that one show to you're losing your sound.
Yeah, it'd be good for the channel. I think that's the way I want to be. That's my ideal way. The podcast is. We're sitting in the same room. We go to. It's like going to a job. You and I. We go to our. Look, Brent Munk's house already given us. We got the Australian guy coming in with $10. Will Catalan come be a sausage fest like Hackmania? Question. If so, me and Lou are in. Yeah. We listen. This is about for you guys. So if you want a sausage factory on the side, we'll make sure you have it. Man, we'll accommodate you. We'll have a glory hole for you. We'll have whatever you want. That we can work out things. You know what I'm saying? Anything's possible. My thing is I want it to be a memorable thing. To me, the most important thing when you do something like that is the presentation and the appearance of how your appearance and how you present it is going to be the first impression is going to have to be big on it. Being the first one is, I'm going to put a lot of time in this to get it right. Oh my God. Hang on a second, Blue. I mean, hang on one second.
Who the fuck is calling you? Oh, Jesus Christ. You need to send all your family members between 6 and this time. Don't bother me. Jesus Christ. All right, so Alpha Swifty says, hubby, me, and Spider will wait for you and Lou to finish before we do the new and improved takeover tonight. Sure. What's up, Bibies? How you doing? You better hope your Chiefs don't get too complacent with the off week. Don't make it members only. You want to get as many views as you can for $65 an hour. Okay. You might be right there, Mike. It's one of those where you gotta. It's one of those we plan. No, I never played football. Only sport I played as a kid was baseball. Lou, I like the idea of that once a month stream. Sounds cool. Yeah, it works out. Hey, Lou, you know how frustrated you get when Joey's family interrupts the show? That's how we all feel when your grandson interrupts the show. Well, he's a baby. He don't know no better. His family members do. Lou, you won't like me when you next see me. Oh, I'm shaking in my boots. Oh, shit. I pee too much, Mr. Doodle. Good for you. Are we missing the lady beating him? That could be arranged. And I honestly don't know why he's got the Hamburglar as his, picture. Less is more, Lou. You're doing a great job, bro.
Well, that
Thank
was
you,
my
Mike.
son would come on bad news, so you know.
Oh,
I just
Jesus.
can't. I can't say. My son got married recently, and he married someone sister that of a famous, very famous A-list actor. My son he married a lovely woman that her brother's a big time A-list actor in Hollywood. So he just lost his house to the $7.5 million mansion he just lost in the wildfire in California.
Oh, dude, that shit's wild out there. I see
So
some
my son
images.
starts acting classes tomorrow. His wife got him acting classes starting tomorrow. It's always been his
Oh,
dream. My son's enrolled in acting classes tomorrow. He's he's done theater work. He done high school stuff. He's going for it. But man, oh man, he just called me because he knows I'm a big fan of his
just
new
tell your
brother-in-law. So,
son, tell your son to
so
keep
I
his
just can't indulge
expectations.
that name. I'm sorry, people. I really wish I could. Um,
Just
no,
tell
it's
your
not John
kid.
Melendez. It's definitely not John. No, I wouldn't let my son get mixed up in that family. There's no way. No, 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 no. This is an upcoming. This guy's he's definitely an A-list actor. He's big time, and he's young. He's in his late
This is
30s.
the
He's been
most
around.
stupidest.
Big time actor. Sorry, I can't indulge that guy. My son didn't give me permission, so I don't want to dox his newfound family. You know what I'm saying?
No, no,
So.
no. That's
But
fine.
just
It's
know
just
that my son spent the whole week with him 2 weeks ago when there was a death in the family, and my son was there to condole the help with his wife with their family, and he spent the whole week with this guy, and they sent me pictures, and they were doing Godfather scenes together, and my son told me a little bit about my bag. He goes, "Oh man, I'm not gonna get whacked, am I?" And so I can't wait to meet the guy and talk to him. But that was just sad. He wanted to tell me he lost his house. I can't give you the name. I'm sorry, people, but don't pry. Just know it's it's legit. So, all right. Hey, wait a minute. Can you get rid of that lame ass background? Do you see how bright we are and how ugly you look in the back? Can you go down to where it says settings and hit where it says virtual background and put a background
I
on that fucking works
can't
anything? I mean, what
do
the frick, man?
background on this.
Can you
uh,
do that? I mean,
No, I
well.
can you like
can't
If
go
do
you
back out and do
can't,
that
this.
before you come in?
if you can't
Possible?
have
All
a
right, we'll see in a
magical
minute. All right.
background, then you can't be here. This is a
Oh.
professional broadcast, not that shit you're on.
No, I won't. I listen, guys. I just I can't. It would be not right for me to say that. I'm just going to say my son. He
Okay,
just
like I was trying to
did
say
really good. His
earlier,
wife is a nice
tell
lady.
your
We're
son
perfect
to
together. So
keep his
very happy for my
expectations
son. So
low as far as
he's
acting because
very happy. I'm happy he's going to finally try to go for his dream. So that means a lot to know he's ready to do that, and I
I
wish
don't
him the
think Joey
best.
can
And,
hear me.
and he told me, he said, "Pops, you've taken care of me my whole life." He says, "When I make it, I'm gonna buy you a big. I don't want a mansion. I just want you to be successful. I don't need nothing from you. Just you being successful completes me. You know what I'm saying? So at least I did something right. Anyhow, the spider still didn't put a background
Can't
on, Lou. You
hear
still
me.
back there?
Can you hear me?
I had to send him a link. He didn't have. He lost his key to come in here.
Oh Jesus Christ! It's the
So
email.
I don't know if he has the access to. He might not have the access to do that because he's coming in as a guest.
You don't
I
hear
don't know how
me?
we can fix that.
Let me see.
Go over to Commission Help. I'm live.
Do
He should
you
have thought of
hear
this
me?
15 minutes ago before I went live. When I sent him a link 20 minutes ago. Hey, Christina, can you give him a background? Can you give him a background?
If he's on his iPad, it ain't gonna work.
You can't do it on the background. You can't go to settings in your background.
Not on an iPad.
All right. Well, I guess we have to live with it then. I guess it just takes out the whole freaking color. Shut up, Joey. What are you guys being so mean for? Why would
Joey,
you
do
tell me
you
to
hear
shut
me?
up? Death Row.
Spider, do you hear
Death
me?
Row.
I hear
Too bad
you.
you ain't the real Death Row, because if that was you,
I
my
don't think
nigga,
Joey
I would
hears
tell
us.
you, oh, my nigga,
No,
I
I
don't
don't
care
think
who
he
you
can
are, Death
either.
Row.
Well,
You
you
know?
have the option to walk into that room and tell him you can't hear us, but we hear you.
What? You can't hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I've been trying to tell you for the past 10 minutes. Tell your son to temper his expectations as far as acting. It's
Oh yeah,
very
he knows. He
hard.
knows that. He knows
Okay.
that that's like a 1% chance. But my son
Move.
is he's done theater stuff. He's done some stuff. He's just going to get seasoned now to learn the craft better. So what he's doing now.
Good for
So
him. Good for him, though. I hope he,
yeah, I mean,
can.
I,
Hey, shoot for
that's a
hip
hard
hop.
work. That's like being an athlete. your chances of making it are. I mean, that's you got to have a lot of breaks. You got to know a lot of people, and you got to have some talent. So,
Yeah,
which he
it's like
does. He does. So
it's just like
like
with
I
the
said,
music industry.
if
Like you
you
said
know,
with
now I
sports,
can't hear you. See, I don't know. You keep going in and out.
it's your box.
No, you can hear me. Nothing. I'm perfect.
I don't have faulty equipment.
Oh, I don't know about that. Why are you going in and out then? Do I got to check your volume on you?
It's your shit.
It ain't me.
It's
We're
always
in two different places. How could it be me?
because you always have the technical difficulties.
So it's just easier to blame it on me, I guess, huh?
Yep.
Wow,
You
wow,
see,
wow,
Vito says
wow.
it, bro. Vito says it. You sound
We can hear
fine.
both of you. I figured that. Why it's not coming in? It probably is my headsets are. It probably is my equipment when he's talking. As long as it's coming clear to you guys and you guys can hear all of us. I guess I'll have to. We'll just watch his lips when he's not talking. All right.
See,
Well,
I have
that's it for
never
this guy.
had
Because
audio.
listen to me, pal. I don't know what's your hate. First of all, I'm going to give him an opportunity to explain himself. I'm going to give you an opportunity to explain yourself. First of all, are you a man or a coward? Let me ask you this question, Reggie. Are you a man or a coward? It's simple questions. Are you a man or are you a coward? Will you be willing to face us and show your face and show us who you are? Explain to me why you have this hate for me. I want to know your true words from your heart. Can you do that? Or are you just a piece of garbage, dog shit, motherfucking derelict fucking piece of shit that all you can do is come into shows because you're a miserable motherfucker that gets no women. You fucked your mother at birth. You fucked your father. Your father fucked you every day of your fucking childhood. You bet incest with your sisters and fucking brother, and your grandmother blows you fucking daily. Which one is it? Huh? No, not you, Meat Will. So we're talking about Red Dragon. So which one is that? You a man or you a punk? Huh? You got 2 seconds to answer or you're fucking out of here. And I mean it for good. All right? 1, 2, beep. Sorry.
Damn, that was a
Bye-bye.
quick.
Bye-bye.
See you later, bitch. Next. All right.
Dom the cat
So,
is in the house.
what were we saying? I went before my son. Oh, there he is. The legend's in the chat room now. Thank you in advance, Lord, for the Most High. Yes, he's yes, son. God bless you too, son. I love you. Just live your dreams and make your father proud. That's all I can tell you. You always had that what you. I've always thought of you with the way you had a high grade point average, how you excelled in school. You had the gift, and you still do. And now you got a family. Now you're getting. You're a young man now. You're coming into your own for your own family. You could do anything you want, son, to make me proud. I love you.
This
All right.
person
So
here
what does
has
this say? AC heard. What do the bison say? What did the bison say to his son when he left the ranch? Bye, son. That's good. I like that. Woo, 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 woo.
it's
Jack
stupid but
Tripper, thank you for
catchy.
the $2. Wrench, you fell in Italian. No. Now, let me ask you something, Jack the Tripper. Be honestly. You send me $2, thank you. You say wrench, you fell in Italian. So you think that was the best course of action for you to try to get a wrench?
Hey, Jack
By
the Tripper has
insulting
been
me?
cool this
I
morning
mean,
and
I
this
don't
evening.
know. I mean, that's kind of like, I don't know. I think you should want to be swinging a little bit on my nutsack. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, we got a legend. We got a legend in the room today. The great Shmuel Buckman is here. Everybody, Shmuel catch Shmuel. I don't know how many times a week he's on, but he's a pretty good interviewer, and he's pretty good. I gotta say, no matter what, I got a lot of respect for Shmuel Buckman. No matter what, that he still don't believe hard enough in me that I'm gonna be consistent, and he just thinks I can't get that concept done. And I wish he would just talk to my son. My son could really educate him on the good side of me, how I, Shmuel, my son would get along great because my son's a brainiac and he's the opposite of me. But I think he would speak to Shmuel, and Shmuel would understand. I'm not what he really thinks I am. I do have that. I just lost a lot of things, my way of life, because I just gave up. But as long as my kids are excelling, and Lou and I are, and Spider and Mrs. C are all trying to do something here that's right, I'll get that drive back. I had a great drive as a young father and a great young man working, and I always did everything to be the best at what I did. So, and I got messed up. Don't lie. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I got, but you guys got to stop thinking I'm that I don't have it in me. I do have it in me to be consistent and do things right.
That's
And
for
my
you,
bottom
Spider.
line is,
Come on,
Even
Spider.
Shmuel said it, but there's something about it. He's got something that we know he's got something. That's why I'll enjoy. Everybody wants to watch me. They all say they don't believe in certain things with me, but they all know I got something because I do, and we're going to start seeing it this year. Lou, what's up?
That was Spider's chance. Ronnie Munn's like, the Spider ever speak? Spider could have just came in. Shut up, fat man. It's my time.
Yeah, I speak. I was on mute because I don't want echo. Okay.
Echo. There's no echo.
Spider, that was your cue to just fucking be funny with Joey.
The echo is you come on a plane all the way from frickin' where you live at to here to sit in the living room to play video games and not stream. That's the echo.
No, that's not true. Not true.
That is true.
No,
that is. You got no control. No control of your own show. No control.
Listen, I have to
I don't
wait
want to
on
hear
my
this
partner when she's
I've been waiting
ready,
6 months for a new show. I ain't seen nothing yet.
Okay, well, I'm waiting too. Okay, it's up to my partner. Okay.
Oh,
she's
my
taking
God.
her good time.
Who is that a 50-50 partnership on when the show goes, or is that or she just saying
so.
I ain't doing it?
I think so.
I ain't doing it.
Anyway, I changed my name again.
Oh no, here we go.
I did.
God, I knew nothing about this, Lou. So I'm just gonna be here. We go.
Before we get to the name change, Jack the Tripper with the $5 super chat. Wop boy enlist a real Boston Italian. And then you've got Dom the Cat, member for 1 month.
Joey 99. Yes, thank you. Joey 99. Yes. Interesting story how I think I told that story how I became Joey 99.
I did.
All right, let's hear it. Super Spider Commish.
That's right.
The Super Spider Trick Taylor, member by my thank you. God bless the Trick Taylors of America. That's all I can say. Slapjaw, Timothy Smallwood. Go ahead, Lou. Hashtag what?
I'm not. Look, you know what? It says hashtag fuck Tom Gully. Joseph, when do I get
I'm not saying that either. We're not going to listen.
What's that hat?
You guys, that's your opinion. You're all entitled to it, but I'm sorry. We like Tom over here. He's a good man.
He's a cool person.
He really is.
So
and
I'm
talking as a general person. You might not like him because he's does his streams the way he wants, and he's banned. Listen, everybody's got their own vice. We all got a vice, but we all gonna complain and hate on something. But then again, it doesn't make sense if you go to the whole circle. Half the people that complain about people, I don't get it because they say that, oh, this guy will never be this, but I love the guy. I love watching the guy. I love it. It doesn't make no fucking sense. Come up with some fucking consistency, please. It doesn't make no sense here, man. So Super Spider Commish. Well, I don't know. What do you think, Lou?
That's
the monster.
That's too much SSC. No.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to leave that hanging in the chat room. I don't know. I can't touch that one. I really can't.
Super Spider Commish. Like, what the fuck? Are you some type of?
I mean, is this guy look like? Super Spider Commish. So is this the super?
No, I don't think so.
That's a Super Spider Commish. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
He's so super. He couldn't come defend his co-host this morning.
I don't think so.
She got mad about that too.
I got all kind of surprises up there in my sleeve somewhere.
All right, so RC says, "Why do melons have weddings? They can't." This
guy's already comes up with some corny jokes. Those are all right, though.
They're corny, but they work.
Oh my God! For 15 months, people were screaming at me, "Don't take it so serious. Don't take this dabble so serious. You got too thin skin. You and Lou got thin skin." But laughter is the key to everything. Laughter, and I gotta agree. Laughter is a good healing method if you really, because I just don't know.
Roddy Munn says, "Super Spider Commish. Boo, that name is horrendous."
That's right.
You know that what's the guy that's been looking for you? What's that guy's name that's running around the Dabbleverse looking for you? Ronnie Munn knows the guy. What's the guy's name that was looking for me for a long time? Ronnie Munn. Ralphie Bachman is looking for you. I heard he was looking for you, Spider. Do you know Ralphie Bachman?
No, I don't.
Well, he's looking for you. So
for what?
And
you should know this one.
Ralphie Bachman. I think he's a friend of Timothy Slapjaw or Ronnie Munn Jr. I'm not sure. All right, so Lou, what's going on in the sports world right now? What's going on?
Oh, let's see, Spider. Do you know? Have you been paying attention somewhat?
Yes, unfortunately, we play the Steelers on
No,
Saturday.
fuck that. Who cares
We're not
about who the
talking about
Ravens
sport.
play?
There's a
But
big story going on right
We're
now.
talking about
Is
the
it
fucking
stemming? Which sport is it
scandal.
stemming from, Lou?
The scandal that Just Rock Fox Sports won.
oh, I don't know.
What is it? Is it tied to any sports individually or just?
No, it's a weird dynamics. I know you know who Skip Bayless is.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
He's been named in a lawsuit for soliciting sex from a hairdresser for $1.5 million.
Wow. He paid
And
her $1.5
then,
million?
no, he was willing to pay her to sleep with her, but she turned him down.
For $1.5 million, he wanted to pay a woman to sleep with him $1.5 million.
Well, you know,
It
Hollywood.
to be over in 60 seconds. He wasn't going to pay $1.5 million. Spider, quick, run down to the fucking what do they call that? The spick and stave over there. Get yourself a wig, dress yourself up, and go fucking make this $1.5 million. Pretend you're a woman. It's an
No,
easy
no,
to be
no,
over in 30 seconds.
no. I don't think so.
I can't pronounce her name. She is from she's a Pakistani woman. So I'm
Oh,
not
that's
even
why
going
she
to
was offended.
try to. And supposedly he said, "Well, don't." He thought she was Muslim, and he goes, "Well, don't your race have don't the men in your country have 3 and 4 wives?"
Wow, he didn't throw that card out, did he?
Yes, he did.
So she's from where? She's from? She's from India. You said
No,
Pakistani.
I believe I heard she was Pakistani.
Is she a Patel?
I don't, no, not to my
No.
knowledge.
Okay, I don't know. So this is all in the news, and she's going after this guy now from soliciting him.
Well, she's not going after him. She's going after the network
Ah,
because
so
she supposedly took it up to HR, and HR did nothing about it.
well now that she brought
She
it public, so there's going to be something. Heads are going to be rolling now.
heads will roll. There it
Someone's getting fired.
Also in the name,
I'll have to.
also named in the lawsuit was the woman named Joy Taylor, who, well, let's just say she used her punani to get to where she wanted to get.
Oh, is this the woman Shmuel Buckman giving us a? Wait a minute. Let me make sure. Wait a second. Let me get. You know, I should have. Damn, I should have did this first before I brought Shmuel in. I should have gave him this and then brought that quote up. That was my error, but better late than never. I should have been more prepared for this. He's coming in with the name. All right, so let's see. We interrupt our regularly special program. Wait a minute. We just got this in. Breaking news. On Hotwire, Shmuel Buckman says young East Asian women are the hottest on earth. All right, thank you very much, Shmuel. I hope you're not getting a little weird on us. But you're a married man, and you said you loved your wife, and you're a happy married man. So I hope that she doesn't mind you saying that. All right, Ralphie Bachman in the house. Uh-oh. Slapjaw, Timothy Smallwood, thanks for down. Ralphie Bachman is an association of Uncle Jack's and I. So I knew I knew it was you, Ralphie Bachman. And I heard he's looking for Spider. Is that true?
Bullshit.
Now,
Don't
did you guys
think
hear the
so.
announcement that Shuli said yesterday? It's not official, but maybe DabbleCon 3 might be in multiple places, multiple cities.
So he'll do it more than once.
That's what it sounded like to me. That because everybody was like, I hope it's in well, where else is it going to be if Carl's involved with it? Of course, it's going to be where it started at. Carl's it's a Carl and Shuli event generally. It's going to be, with Vinny Paulino being Carl's best friend. That's the ideal. But that's a beautiful place. I mean, I got to tell you what, that place is nice. Let me tell you something. Now, Shmuel was in Hackamania, and he's a Melton guy. So I'm not trying to say that how Shmuel that Melton really is an idiot, because he doesn't care about that. He likes Melton. He's a Melton guy. He's a Dabbleverse guy. But you got to admit, DabbleCon 2's place it was like the Hackamania was at fucking Compton, and the fucking DabbleCon was like at Beverly Hills. The comparison, that fucking dive that Melton had was a fucking dive. So that was Compton versus fucking DabbleCon for fucking Beverly Hills all the way. And Melton, he really didn't do nothing. I mean, he fucking sat behind the scenes and didn't do shit. So but rumor is Melton's trying to contact us, Lou, and I'm telling you, I'm not sitting down with another one of his fucking bullshit lies or trying to think he's going to con me. I think it's just best now we just leave it in the hands of when it all happens and when everything's done. He's going to regret ever calling me and thinking I'm just some lightweight that I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm telling you, I can't be more serious. And I tell you, this is going to be a big scandal when it's official and he announces it. When he's officially served, I'm going to have a lot of hate. But understand this is business. So if you choose to hate me because of what we're doing as a channel versus a scumbag that's fucking pocketing fucking thousands, not $5, thousands of motherfucking dollars using my name and my fucking likeness, and hate me, I don't care. But the end result is I'm gonna listen to me. I'm a firm believer in what comes around goes around. And I always wait patiently to strike back in my war. Melton started this day one, desecrating my fucking daughter. And for that, it's payback, bitch. And for my daughter's honor, I'm gonna take that super tip fucking machine from you and Moody. I'm gonna shove it right up your fucking ass when I become the owner of it. Because it's gonna happen. And you ought to be nervous, Melton, because it's gonna fucking happen. This is one battle, one court case you're gonna lose, pal. And you're gonna cost you a lot of money. So my advice to Patrick Melton is start taking me a little serious. Make that fucking phone call. Get a hold of me. Get a hold of Lou. Arrange a meeting with us. Because I hear a Spider voice is coming out. Did you give him permission,
Yes.
Spider?
No,
Do you want him to do
sir.
this?
No,
All right, I'm gonna
no,
tell you.
sir.
So now, do the right thing. Don't be the comedian here. This is business, Melton. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna lose this one. I promise you. You're gonna lose this one. And that's all I gotta say on that one. So, and that's it on that. So that's all I want to talk. So this lady she got a case. I mean, this guy really violated something here because of who he is and the way he did it. I'm assuming, right?
There's going to be heads are going to roll even more.
Yeah, that's hey, you know, it takes one statement in someone that's in the
Here,
in a professional way, someone that's in the public eye. You know, you just one statement could cost you your entire life. So
okay,
I wanted to
first
touch a
off,
little bit. Have you guys said both guys been following the fires? How crazy! Now, we know California is a place that has a lot of fires. You know, especially when it's dry and they don't have rain, and you could just drive down any interstate or highway, flick a cigarette, and it catches, you know, acres and acres every year. But this is something different. This is destroying. This has hit the homes. You know, they usually contain this stuff into the acres of trees and forest lots of times over the years. This one's made it into the valley. It's bad. I mean, it's bad. It's bad.
dude,
And I was watching some news. It's ugly, man. And I my heart goes out to everybody. And I pray that there's no casualties and that everybody is safe there because it don't look like they have any control over it yet. And it might take a long time. As long as that wind is blowing, it's going to blow to house, and it's just going to be a disaster. And I don't know. Is this the end? Is this the end of civilization? Is God finally raining down and saying that I've had enough? I don't know. We don't know. We never will know to that when that judgment day comes. I don't know. Or that fire purposely to make a point. We don't know.
the fires out that way, they're rough. You know, I have a buddy who lives out that way.
I know it's brutal.
It's
I hope the people that are in the Dabbleverse that are in California are not nowhere near that, and that nobody that we know in the Dabbleverse is out there. And we know there's a lot of California people. I really hope that they're safe. I don't wish no one to. That's a hell of a way to die, man, in a fire, man. That's I can't. That's one way I don't think anybody wants to be killed in is being burnt to crisp. That's
it's
so
an
on the TV,
interesting,
so our hearts go out to everybody and hope everybody's safe on that one.
it's interesting because it's the winter time out there, and they normally don't get
Exactly,
these until the
exactly.
summer.
It's strange, but this is in Southern California, though. It's usually a
No,
lot of
it's still cold.
well, no, it's not that bad out there.
It gets really cold at night. Like I said, I have a buddy who
Northern
lives out there.
California does. Southern
No, no,
usually
no,
is all right, you know.
no.
LA, San Diego area and stuff. It's pretty nice. All
LA
year
and all them, they still get down in the 30s at night.
any state's capable of doing that. I mean, I mean, this is global warming. I mean, anything can happen there, but you know, but it's just I don't like to see tragedies like this. You know, people
Jesus,
right,
Mike.
because hopefully it wasn't some idiot that flicked a cigarette somewhere or somebody deliberately did this because if somebody purposely deliberately did this, anybody that dies from this point on, if he's the one that started the original fire, you know, he's going to get charged with all that. You know, that's premeditated. I don't care what cut and dry. He's going bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if California has a death penalty. I don't know their laws. if they have the death penalty. But if someone did do that deliberately, they're going to, and they get caught, it's going to be ugly for them. It's very ugly, especially with some of the homes that are getting burnt. It's hitting the communities of some of those big A-list actors, and they're not going to sit down and if someone did this deliberately. You know, accidents happen. I understand people flick cigarettes, and that's why I don't smoke. It's stupid to flick a cigarette out of a car. Have a fucking ashtray in your car if you're going to smoke. Don't flick nothing out. Anything that you potentially could be in an area you could start a fire. Be smart, man. And we learned that from Smokey the fucking what's his name? The bear. What's the bear's name? Smokey the fucking bear.
Smokey the Bear. We're gonna go touch on Smokey the Bear.
We was taught that in fucking kindergarten to fucking third grade. He used to come out, how you doing there? I'm Yogi Bear, Miss Kitty dropping the $2, yeah. Miss Kitty says, how about freezing to unlive? Now, to unlive. How about freezing to unlive? Unlive or unlive, right?
Unlive, unlive. It's both the same meanings.
I'm lost.
Yeah.
I feel like can you break this down for me, Lou?
How about freezing to death in a sense?
Oh yeah, freezing to death. That's yeah. Okay, if that's what she means. Yeah, I mean, who wants to die like that way too?
Because you've got these winter storms that are.
There's a lot of winter storms that get.
Look at Cupcake this morning.
I watched a movie based on a true story. I don't know, about 6-8 months ago. It wasn't no big movie. It was a kid that wrote. He wanted to live off the earth. He wanted to live off. He was so sure that he studied enough, and he went out to, I think, Alaska somewhere. And he went out in the deepest part of Alaska where there was no homes, and he had his car and a little trailer, and he was living off. Now the kid lost all this weight. He was like a toothpick, but he was so sure with what he was doing out that he could live off the earth by berries and trees and picking. And there was one time he ate this berry that went bad for him, and he had nowhere to go, and it started taking it. When he started getting the poisons to his body, I guess it started shutting down his central nervous system, and he couldn't move, and it was a slow death. I mean, like weeks of death before they finally his heart went out, and that was it was a young boy. I think the parents told us, or from all his records that he kept, I think they made the movie off of that. The parents finally got the records, and they made this movie. It was sad. I don't remember the name. It might have been when I was in a lockup. I might have saw it. It might have been a movie that played on the deck somewhere. I don't remember, but it was a sad movie. This kid was so sure that he had enough knowledge to survive, and he had books, and he had all these books, and he looked them up, and then he made a mistake because during the movie he said, "I made a mistake." He misread something, and it wound up eating something very deadly that took a slow death to kill him. I think about 30 days, but. Wow, imagine dying like that. You're dead. You got nobody around. There's no way you could get in the car and drive. There's nobody coming around. You ain't seen nobody in months where you're out. I mean, and you're going to die. And you sit there every day. That's got to be a fucking fucked up death. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. There's a lot of ways I wouldn't want to die. I mean, I think if someone's going to harm you, I think the best way is quick and painless, as quickly as can be. You wouldn't torture in people. That's not the... A lot of people have. I mean, there's a lot of people in life that went really wrong way. Ronnie Munn Jr.'s got another thing for you. I think, Lou. This is for you, Lou.
Oh, I'm working here. I'm producing a show.
He just accidentally sharded myself to do. Lou, I just accidentally shart myself due to a shart. Any suggestions to not being noticed before cleanup? I mean, you probably smell like shit. Probably one. I mean, if you're on your way to work, I would take a detour back home and shower and change your fucking clothes. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's the best advice I can give you. If you're at work already, I would fucking take a lunch break and go home and change and clean it up. I mean, I hope you got a locker in your locker at work. You got some fucking extra clothes or something. I'm just getting a fucking shower. Stop stinking up the fucking place.
So here's what Cupcake says.
But who am I? Oh, Cupcake. I put that back up. I didn't. A Cupcake Corner with American Cupcake. Joey, I think you're talking about the movie where the guy went to go live with. No, it's not that one. No. This was based on a true story. Some young man, he left it. He told his parents he was going, and he wanted to go his own way, and he wanted to go live. He didn't want no money. He didn't want to take no benefits from anything. He wanted to just live simple of life that you can live. You don't need to make money. You could go out to the wilderness and you can live and survive and live a normal life. And it just went. He made one mistake with something he ate, and I can't remember the name of the movie.
It might have been a berry.
I know it was somewhere in Alaska. He was out in Yeah, I don't think it was nothing to do with Barons.
Oh.
This was him. He planned all this. This was his. He went out. He was going to go on like a 3 or 4 year, 5 year thing where he's going to go out and show. And he, I mean, he looked like a toothpick. I mean, obviously he survived, but he didn't look too healthy to me. It was a sad movie. That's. I just wish I could name the name and find out what it was, man.
So
It was
Miss
really
Kitty
sad. It was based on
answered
he was a
you.
young kid, and his family lost. You know, he had no telephone. He refused to keep us. He just lost contact with his family, and I guess in the beginning he was writing letters, and then then he finally got way out where he couldn't get. He was in no man's land. That's all I'm gonna say. And pitched up a fucking little bitty trailer that he had, and it was sad, man. It just was sad. But no, that wasn't nothing to do with the bear. But
Miss Kitty,
that
with
much
the
I remember.
$2
There was no
super
bears
chat.
involved.
YouTube won't let you say death.
Huh?
Okay, how about freezing to unalive? Remember Miss Kitty's $2?
Oh, I got you. Did I say death?
YouTube can't say death.
Okay, all right. Expired?
Oh, Jesus.
You used the word expired?
You could have went that way, yes.
All right. Well, I don't know. I mean, all right.
But she was
Thank you for
answering
pointing it out.
us.
I'm not trying to break YouTube's balls here. I mean, I'm just talking a serious
Joey,
story.
she's not saying you.
Oh, okay.
Remember her $2? How about?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, okay, I got it now. Okay.
So
Okay, I got
this is
you.
where she was playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
She knows better than me than what you're saying. Miss Kitty is sharper than me on the policies, and that I should already know. And that's why we have the Kitty Kit Lounge live right here on Catalog TV when she's here. That's why, because she knows her shit. Thank you, Miss Kitty. All right, Jack the Tripper.
Yes, she does.
Find out me, and then I call off the Santa Pario family's blood is thicker than gravy. Yeah, okay, I'll buy that one. Yeah, blood is thicker than gravy. Yeah.
Jack the Tripper with the $5 super chat. Wrench me and I'll call off the Santarpio family.
Oh, that's what he's saying. All right, so he's making a vital threat to us.
And supposedly Melton's in the chat.
Oh, that's good. Huh? No. Did you see that fucking loser? His fucking arch when the pictures they posted on his ass. He's got to have the worst body I've ever seen in any human being.
I'm not going to highlight it because you know what? I don't.
He thinks he's safe because Moody's got his name. Melton, listen to me. When you're a fucking dirtbag, Melton, and you're a fucking dirtbag, and you're a fucking dirtbag, and I hate to tell you that.
So
but enjoy the chat room, Melton, because you know what? Payback's a motherfucker. That's all I can tell you. It's my time now. You wanted to bounce on my daughter and my family. I wait patiently till my opportunity comes in to fucking go back at you. And now the opportunity has struck. So thank you for being a dumbass, telling everybody how smart you are by just not doing the simplest thing by getting my fucking permission, you fucking idiot.
Well, Cupcake says it's Into the Wild, and Miss Kitty is also saying $5 Into the Wild.
Is that it? Did you guys see the movie? I don't know. It's called. I'll look it up and I'll remember the movie if I see it. I appreciate that because I wanted to see it again. That was a sad movie, but I don't remember no animals. He was like going to show how he wanted to live simple. He didn't want. He didn't like his job. He didn't want to. He thought my son came up with this. My son was talking one day like I can't stand the policies of this world. You people work and work and work like dogs their whole life to get nothing out of it. You know. You got to grind. You got to do all this. He goes, I'd rather just live the way God gave us meant to really live. And my son was going to go. I'm like, I get it, son, but please don't do that.
Okay, so here's what Google says.
That. But he's right.
Joey, listen. Yeah. Joey, listen. Into the Wild is a true story written by whoever the fuck. It's the story of the last couple of years of Chris McCandless's life after he graduated from college, cut ties with his family, and set off to wander through the American West. Yes,
that's the story. Mm-hmm. Sad story. I recommend it highly. A great movie. He documented his whole life. Yeah.
Came out in 2007.
Yep, that's the movie. That's the one. Yep. Thank you. Yep.
So why are you people calling Joey a coward if we don't want to have Melton on? It's just as simple as why be
Listen to me. You can say whatever you want. I don't really care. This has got nothing to do with being a coward, being a loser. This has got something to do with what's right is right, and this is business. So, and he fucked up because he's not smart. He thinks he's cocky. See the difference between Melton and him being a businessman and being cocky. Guys like me who he doesn't respect and thinks I'm nothing but a fucking loser. He thinks he can just get away and do what he fucking wants. It doesn't work like that. It's not black and white, and there's a lot of gray areas. And he just didn't realize that as much as he thinks I'm a piece of garbage and I'm dumb and I can't do that, is I'm the guy that would fucking catch a guy like him because I'm the crafty one. I'm the guy that lays back and I'm the guy that thinks criminally all the fucking time. So, you know what? like I said, when he fucking went hard on the things he did to us, I just sat back then. I told my wife, don't worry, his day will come someday. When we get that opportunity, I will fucking strike. And I don't give a fuck who it gets pissed off at. This is business and the right thing to do. You want to use my name, you want to use Spider's name, you want to fucking use Lou's name or my wife's name, the motherfucker, my advice to you is this. Come to the table with some contracts, figure out what's made off my name, give me my 20%, Lou his 20%, my wife her 20%, and then continue a contract the right way. If you can't do it, I'll see you in court. That's the way it's going to be. No more discussions over. You understand, Mel? Because when I think of you, you're a scumbucket piece of shit, and that's the truth. You're fucking an idiot, and you think you got respect, but you don't. You don't know what the word fucking means. Yeah, whatever. That don't help me. That because you lie. Do the right thing. Sign. Everybody should be signed permission that you do. Okay. You just think you can just do what you want, and you can't. You think you were so up on the laws of the fair and the likeness and how the fair use and all the YouTube shit. Fuck YouTube. This is business, pal. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go after your throat like you went after mine, and that's the way it's gonna be. And then I want to see you videotape the fucking court procedure and brag about how you got fucking beaten, look like a fucking scumbag in the courtroom. That's what I want to see. I want to see you grovel. So that's the way it's gonna be. So I'm firm on that. So anyhow, what happened, Lou?
Stop speaking on it.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to scream. I'm just trying to tell facts.
No, nothing about the screaming. Just let it play out the way it's going.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Lou. I'm going to let it play out. Anyhow, Lou, I think Lou, I love the fucking picture that you. It brings out so much of you, Lou. I love it. That is fucking classic. Now I don't know. I think Mrs. C got from the rumor is she got new artwork coming in for their new show. I think it's here. Now she glommed it. It was sent to me, and she got it away from me before I seen it. She hasn't even shown me. So maybe they're onto something bigger.
Don't you worry about.
Who did they commission to do their artwork?
So I don't know, but she went out on the limb and called in somebody that's kind of talented, got a lot of talents. And she said, I need you to make me an intro, thumbnail. And they did it ASA fucking P. And then they go, where do I send it? And I go, send it to me. And she found out and fucking went in there and got it before I opened it. So it's top secret. I don't even know what the fuck's going on. So I don't know. I just don't. I hope so. Because you know what? I think everybody likes Mrs. C. For she's got a lot of balls of steel. She's not afraid to. She's a better podcaster than me. And I think she brings out the best in Spider. I mean, obviously we can't. We try. He just fucking looks at us, stares at us, you know.
Quit
oh wow! All he could do is all boo-hoo, all boo-hoo.
Yeah, exactly.
Not true.
You know, but that's okay. And Mike, shitty internet, my boy. Miss Kitty coming in. Oh man, this is great. You guys are doing great. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
Will you read the
Mike, shitty internet provider? Welcome, Melton. That's right. I agree, Mike. I agree. He had his time and he failed most of the time. Anyhow, Kitty, $5. Thank you, Joey. So, Joey, are you fine with Carl using you for his... Listen to me. Everybody that's using my voice is going to have to come out of pocket. And if that means Carl's doing it, then Carl will be named in the lawsuit too. I'm sorry. But Carl's a reasonable guy and he's my friend. And I think that Carl is a smart man when it comes to business. So if they're making money off my name, and the bottom line is Moody and Melton are the owners of this fucking thing. So they're the ones that allowed this. Now, obviously, the breadwinner in the family is Tukey and the B Dabbler. I mean, there's fucking. I mean, but Mrs. C's blowing up with him too. So, I mean, listen, I did tell the lawyer I don't want to hurt. I don't want to really go after OJ. I don't want to go after B Dabbler. But I think that they when if this idiot would come to an agreement and give us from everything that's made a percentage and then continue on, he'll never hear from us. Just deposit the money in my bank account. And everything, life will be normal. Nobody will fuck with you. But if you don't do right because we got you by the balls, and I hate to tell you, we do have you by the balls. Yeah, Joey Law. You can say whatever you want, Rochi, because all kidding aside, Rochi, you're not really funny. You're not. You're really an idiot. You live pretty poor with that living room that you sit in. We obviously know that. And you're just a card. And you're a loser. and you're a melting ball washer. You're a Tukey ball washer, and that's fine. But you know what? I am right, Rochi. I am right about you. And I don't care, Rochi. You don't even get me. You've never really get me riled up, Rochi. You don't. I'd like to play and taunt with you because I like to see how much of how extreme you'll go, how much an idiot you really are. And I don't care. Like I said, you can say whatever you want to say, but it's going to get ugly. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to get ugly. So, Ronnie Munt Jr., aka Eric Shum, Lulu. You know, I don't know this morning.
Hey, Bobby Nick
we came on this morning, Blue. Did you guys saw the great intro that we have for this evening show? Now here's our morning show. We even changed the intro. I want to just play the intro for you guys. Here's our morning show intro, which is pretty cool too. So we got some things happening over here, please. So here's our morning.
He's the morning guy. Let me tell you about him.
Joey.C.
Just in from sunny Tampa in a steel cage. And then on every station before me, a two-time heavyweight champion of radio. The mighty, mic-wielding mouth, the sound, the voice, the one, the only, the myth, the man, the man, the legend! Today, tomorrow, and forever, Joey.C! Fans, I can hardly contain myself. And let's not forget his co-host with the mo-host, Lou the Monster. The twin kings of the morning, Joey and Lou, co-pilots on the spaceship into cosmic calamity. What am I talking about? Stratospheres of speculatory spheres, my friends, and other things. That's what
Joey and Lou.
Which should cheer you as well as the trolls at every ear. It's like his dulcets have set the level of farm inside of us that still pray. And in the morning, it's just like morning. It's still morning for other planets and radio stations. There's a daily Get Ready report every morning. I need it, you need it. The whole needy world with wasted breath needs it. And now it's time for the show. Joey.C in the morning with Lou. Let's go.
Well, that's our morning show. And yeah, Mike should enter that. Rochi should change his name to Brokey. I agree. I mean, these guys, they're just old. These losers that are in the Dabbleverse and these wannabes and these guys that think, I like the guy. I wouldn't be talking about a guy. That's fine. I don't care about that. But when you start, and answer Cupcake thing, see, Cupcake, extortion would be if I was in a room with him and I wouldn't give him no option to leave that room. I would make sure that his signature was on a contract. That would be. This is going to be done legally. This is going to be done by the letter of the law. So nobody's extorting anybody here. I'm giving him an opportunity to do right, and we don't have to take it to that level. Otherwise, it's going to move forward. I'm going to sign with them, and we're going to move forward. I'm trying to save him a headache to do the right thing. First of all, the bottom line is what he's doing. He illegally can't do what he's doing. He didn't ask my permission, and he has to ask my permission with this AI shit.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
They're baiting you to talk
right
about
there. He just slapped everybody in the face that he didn't ask permission for. So that's telling him, he's telling everybody, fuck you, and I'm the king, and I do what I want. Well, it don't work like that. Unfortunately, this is one time he wasn't thorough, and he's going to get bitten in the balls by it, and it's going to be done legally. It's out of my hands. I'm done. I will not bring it up no more, because once I sign, I can't talk about it. So it's over. I mean, the lawyers are going to make sure they do the right thing, and they wouldn't take the case if they didn't think that they were going to get anything, because he's going to lose. I'm telling you, this is one he's going to lose. So anyhow, addicted to ubiquity, $4.99. Joey, tell your lawyer that you want to start a mass action lawsuit. I did mention that. Don't do a class action. Don't miss the opportunity to take Melton down. I'm not going to take the opportunity. I've already talked about a mass lawsuit and bring anybody in. Anybody that's got their name used and they're offended or they're making money. I don't know until we find out what the breakdown is. Everybody, I know Mrs. C would be Dabbler is making a killing with me, which goes hand in hand. I don't know. Spider, I think if they make the Spider voice, if they're that dumb to go ahead and continue this, he's gonna fucking blow up. They're gonna, and listen to me. It's a matter of showing respect and doing the right thing is the way I look at it. And if they can't be businessmen the right way and they think everything's a joke, see, I understand that they're funny and they're comedians and they're entertaining. I get all that. But there's times in life you got to take something serious. In business, you got to take serious. And this is serious. They don't get to go and laugh at my face and brag about what they're making with my name and just think I'm going to let it go. I'm sorry. They created this. I didn't. Just know that. I'm just gonna take what's mine. That's plain and simple. And that's how it's going to be. And I'm going to take back what's everything for Lou, everything for Spider, what's everything for... We're going to just take ours. It's a simple thing. He can fix all this by coming correct, picking up the telephone, calling me, and say, I'd like to have a meeting with you, Lou, Spider, Mrs. C, Moody, and whoever fucking else has to be involved, and sit down and talk to me like I'm a fucking adult and show me something in fucking writing, what he's going to do, and do right by it, honor it, and maybe he'll save face in his fucking just spiral fucking career that's been going down the hill since 2006, and maybe he'll get some respect. If he don't, then that's fine. Then we'll let the lawyers handle it. Plain and simple. Okay? All right. What does it say? Jack the Tripper, thank you for your report. Is 16K Mrs. C and 32K you deserve at least. I want 20%. That's what I told my attorney. 20% across the board. Each of us. 20% for what they make off of him. That's fair. That's fair. I'm sorry.
Oh, and then we also got Miss Kitty who gifted 5 Catalan.
Thank you for the 5 gift Catalan TV memberships. I appreciate all the love tonight. We really are happy.
That's right.
Like I said, I promised you guys that the biggest thing that my problem was consistency. I had to find myself. It took me fucking 15 months to find what makes me comfortable. I know it does, but that stuff, a lot of people don't like to talk about the baseball shit. So I had to find something. You know, I mean, I can't say that. I know as much as I say I don't want to be part of Dabbleverse. That's just far in between that. It's just impossible. Well, our show is part of the Dabbleverse because I'm part of the Dabbleverse. Now, Lou never wanted to be part of the Dabbleverse. Unfortunately, Lou is now Lou the Monster, which the Dabbleverse created, and he's handling it very well. Yes, there's times that I had very thin skin. There's times that Lou got off the chain about that. I don't know if it's thin skin or us just the way we're built and the way where we come from. If we just are quick, when it's like with us, if you strike at me for a challenge or a fight, I come out fighting. It's not about being thin skin. But I learned a lot of things. Like I said, I took the time back at 24, my mistakes. I made a lot of podcast mistakes. I'm going to make, listen, I want to make mistakes. I want criticism. I want that. It's just going to make me stronger. As far as a human being, I'm one of the strongest people in the world. I could take a lot of shit in. I can. That's without saying. You know, but people are going to have a different opinion by the end of this year. And it's going to be a pretty good opinion because we're going to be consistent. We're going to be professional. We're going to be as professional as we can be. We're going to give the banter when it's needed. When we're going to explode at the times that someone makes us really explode. I don't want to do nothing fake. I don't want to get angry fake. I can't. I tried. It doesn't work. But I also want to just put on good shows. I want to have topics. I want to talk about. I want to come in and talk about. Like Lou came up about the scandal with the lady. You know, we want to have stuff. We want to get Spider when he's with us to just tell us to shut the fuck up. We want to talk.
Spider boy, you are so talkative, man. Fuck.
You know,
yeah.
And I gotta learn to give them time to talk. I do, but you know, I'm getting better.
This, Joey. Do you fucking hear us when we do try to talk?
No, I don't.
No, he don't.
If exactly I'm talking and you try to talk, I don't hear nothing.
Oh, see, that's what you need to learn how to fucking fix. You might need bigger. You might need bigger cans than what you got in your ear now.
Maybe that's true. I'm serious. If I'm talking and you try to chime in, I don't hear you.
I'm starting to learn that. But fuck it, Diablo sandwich with the $2. You're technically committing extortion right now. But
how's that?
Just leave it alone.
All right, I'll leave it alone. Whatever. Okay, but
and then we've got Daniel August with the $4.99. Joey, he also sends another one right after.
I don't care. That's fine. Thank you for the $4.99. Thank you for the go fuck me. I appreciate it. I will. I'll go fuck myself tonight. I will. Thank you.
He said, "Sue shit." Oh no, Sue nutsacks. Oh hey Lou Haycomich, how you doing?
I got a prettier nutsack than you, Melton. I guarantee you that.
You probably do. We don't want to know though. Sorry, I was NLO, not Melton who said it. My bad.
No problem. Hey, appreciate the.
And then
it don't matter. Baby sex, Bo. Joey.C, my brother, what's good with it? Send Mrs. C my love, homie. Mrs. C, baby Santa says, send the love. It's sent, brother. Thank you.
Lou doesn't have this skin on his knuckles.
Thank you, Mike. Now, did I touch on this morning? Unfortunately, I have to go to Cape Coral Saturday and spend the whole day there, possibly the night. And I just happened to just see to do something at night with our friend that is in town there, and I stumbled onto there's this event going on, and Stutter and John is emceeing or hosting this fundraiser / comedy gig or whatever it is, and he announced. I saw him as one of his things. And come on, call me up. I'll put you on the VIP list. Well, we're going to pay for our own tickets. I don't want no favors from John. It's $25 enter in, and we're going to go and I'm going to get as much footage as I can, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to have fun with it. So that's it. We're going to see. We're going to see if that Tard is good at what he does, and I've never seen him. A lot of people say he sucks. I've never seen him do any stand up, so I don't know.
So
but I'm gonna get it live on film to see if he's good or he's bad. So we will know next week. I'm going 6:30 on Saturday. So yeah. Donkey Brains, member for 4 months. Thank you, Donkey Brains, for being a member for 4 months. Now, Lou, did we? I don't think we read everything. Did we?
Yes, we have. Everything has been read.
Everything was put out there.
Yes.
We got all the members that we got. I just want to make sure because I don't want to make sure we didn't miss nothing. I know you're pretty on top, but sometimes I don't pay attention. I've got to learn to pay more attention to you.
I have to fucking yell at you to get you to be quiet for a second.
That's all right. You can yell at me. I don't care.
We gotta yell at him.
We're doing good. I just want to make sure. I appreciate that, people.
What's that, Spider? I can't hear you after all the loudness.
We can't hear it. We can't hear it.
But I am going to Cape Coral. I have to be there anyhow for somebody else that's a friend of ours who's there.
Miss Kitty with the $2
has a winter home there. So yes, we're going to spend the day, and I'm going to be there. So I want to take that. I saw that, and I figured it'd be good content if I can get him on, doing his thing and seeing if he's really good, or we can have some fun with it. So, but I am going there. There's no doubt about that. So, leaving out Saturday morning. So it's only an hour. It's only an hour and a half down the road for me. So I mean, that's no big deal.
Did you think about the poor commish? He might not want to be down in Cape Coral.
I don't care what he wants. He's going, or he can stay here in this apartment. I don't care. Listen, I wouldn't, because he came in town. I'm supposed to stop my life because he's here.
Oh man.
I mean, sorry. Don't waste the plane ticket next time. Coordinate with me better.
Yeah.
Come
business
down to business. We got a friend that's in that we need.
You know what? It's all good though because Commission's buying dinner tomorrow. That's a fact.
I hope so. I hope he's got money. I don't know.
He's got the money. He's got
all that. I have a car. I have a very nice car. So thank you. And what are you worried about that for? If I would have a car that day if I needed one. You guys act like I'm fucking stuff. This cracks me up, man. It really does.
This one's a good one.
Matter of fact, I was deciding if I'm going to buy a car at the end of the month, or I change it up. I think I'm going to buy a motorcycle, Lou. I think I'm buying a crotch rocket.
Okay, so you're going to buy a motorcycle. How are you going to get your groceries to the house?
I got the car now. The car's locked already. So, but I want to get. I want to get my Harley back. I wanted to get a Harley like I had, but I'm not gonna do that yet. So I'm gonna give me a little crotch rocket to get around just to have fun with. I like riding motorcycles. I'm good at it. Been doing it a long time. So I want to get up and get on one and just zip in and out of traffic and do crazy shit.
RC, why did the cow go to Hollywood to be a
I like this guy. This guy's all right in my book. Did you hear about the cat that ate a lemon? Now it's sour. Oh, this is pretty funny. Little kitty jokes I like. They're really good, clean jokes. That's funny. Poor people stay poor. Yeah. That's a good one, Eco Pineapple. Yeah. Shit shows stay fucking shit. That's a fact. Yeah, and we can tell by your numbers you're a shit show. But that's okay. Keep trucking, baby. Keep trucking. It cracks me up. If these fucking guys, they really think. I want to determine when fucking most of these shows just sit here and talk and shoot the shit back and forth with people, but they don't get fucking criticized. I do it, and I'm fucking what a fucker. What the fuck is wrong with these people? You know what it is? When you rub people the wrong way, like I have done, and I've executed that very well, rubbing people the wrong way. I attack. They like to be the attackers. They don't want to be attacked back. They're the thin skin because they can't handle being attacked back. So when you go after them, they cry like little bitches. So the best way to cry is by making you mad, by saying you suck. And you know what? Like I say, I've heard the fucking word I suck so many times, but yet I still have a room full of fucking people here. And it's the same ones that come all the time to watch me from beginning to end. So go fuck yourselves. That's all I can say on that one. That's the truth. I mean, you contradict yourself more and lie more than anything I can make up. Anything I can make up combined, some of you guys are the worst. And it's the same group. It turns out to always be the same group of people. They're very opinionated. They think they know the Dabbleverse. They think they got it all figured out what type of people we are personality wise. And they have no fucking clue. They know what I tell them when they want to know. They know shit about me. They don't. And
Okay, Cupcake
it don't
has a
matter.
question for
So,
you.
huh?
Cupcake has a question for you.
All right, what's Cupcake? What kind of Harley did you have, Joey? How big? I had a Dyna Lowrider I bought in 2015. I paid $5,500. I had it. I just sold it last year. It had a 1380 engine in it. It was a good bike. It never broke down. Never failed on starting. I bought it with 18,000 miles from a guy that bought it from another man. It was a one owner car in Wisconsin. It had 17,000. This friend of mine bought it in Florida. He saw it. He had it shipped here. He did some custom work to it. He altered the pipes. It was purple. I got a lot of compliments on it. Every time me and Mrs. C were out driving on it, every time I stopped for gas, it was a good looking bike. It was a Dyna Lowrider. I liked it, the way it handled curves. I mean, the bike was just boss. Harleys are more cruise bikes. You're not supposed to really, but it was fast. It got up and go. It was good bike. Most Harley people driving through cruise and look good, but I went fast in it a couple times, pretty fast with it. And one time I did it with Mrs. C, and she fucking, I got my ear full, and I did go abused a little bit much with her on the back. And she's right. I shouldn't. If I don't care enough about going that fast with my life, I shouldn't at least care about her life. And that made me never do that again. I did. And I've had a motorcycle license for about 35 years. I wiped out one time, and we wiped out a couple years ago on my Harley. We went down. A deer was coming. I thought I misjudged a deer that was coming on. I was on the back road at nighttime in one of those deer areas in Florida here, out by Marion County, and I'm not gonna lie, I was fucked up. I had been up for 3 days, and I was pretty high, and I thought the deer started running for us, and I broke too hard. I hit the front brake. When you hit the front brake too hard, you're going to go over the handlebars. What happened was we went down, but I somehow got Mrs. C on my back. We skid pretty good. The bike, unfortunately, nothing, only the tail light broke on my bike, and it scratched up a little bit on the side on the pipe. But we skidded pretty good, and I got banged up pretty good. And she thought my eye came out because she couldn't see my eye. There was so much blood there. And then this road rash here, this big scar I got was how I skidded. But I kept her as safe as I could. She got a little banged up, but she was on my back, and I refused to go when the ambulance came, and then the cop was like being stereotyping. Oh, were you guys drinking? No, I don't drink. Were you on drugs? No. And right away made it about that. And he goes, well, you guys should go to hospital. I go, no, I'm not going to hospital. I'm not leaving my bike here because I didn't want to steal it. And I drove the bike home the rest of the way while we got someone to come out and pick up Mrs. C, a relative. And I tell you what, that was the first time I ever spilled on a motorcycle. And I'm going to tell you, I never was afraid to get on any bike. Driving home after wiping out, I fucking drove 20 miles an hour. I was shivering. I was shaking. I was so banged up, and we got we cleaned my face up. The ambulance came out, and I refused to go, but they cleaned me up, and I was trembling driving home after the shock. And I parked the bike, and I said, I think I'm done riding because it took one time and it took me 6 months to get back on the bike. And one day I woke up and I said, I got to do this. It's like I can do this. I can't be afraid of this. I don't want to sell my bike. And she goes, I'm never getting on the bike again. And it was because of my own stupidity is why we wiped out. And it was the only time in my life I wiped out. But thank God the bike was safe, and I didn't die, and she didn't die. Like I said, I'm pre-prison. It was it was a 2001. So in 2020, it just hit 20 years. 2021, it just hit 20 years. So I wanted to restore some of the stuff, and I bought some new chrome parts for it. I put those on. I replaced all the handles and the new grips, and I had I had all the clutch apart, I had the brake apart, and then I went to prison, and the bike got left in my garage, and then someone stole the front tire. They tried to fucking take my gas tank off. When I got out of prison, got my bike, I was away for November of 2021. I got home in June, and I started the project in spring of 2021. So I think it was March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 7 months I didn't start it. And then I went away for another 9 months. So it was 16 months, and it hadn't started. Now I had car problems, and it was what they stole and the parts I had all brand. I had a stack of brand new parts that I didn't get back. So I had to try to replace the parts to finish the project. And I got so discouraged, and I just let's just sell it. I couldn't look at it no more. And I didn't have a garage no more out here, and it was outside covered for a year out here, and it just took So I lost the one thing that I worked hard and paid complete. I had the title in hand, and and I enjoyed riding. We went out a lot, me and her, and drove at night. We had fun, So, but that's what I had. That's what I had. I had a 2001 Dyna Lowrider. I recommend that bike. It's one of the best bikes ever made by Harley. That bike is unbelievable. How it handles, how it's perfectly low for you in the back. It's a pretty bike. Lou, can you pick up usually could you go to Google and put up a picture of a 2001 Dyna? Guarantee purple was their highlight color that year. You'll see the purple one to show exactly what my bike looked like. I got pictures of my bike in one of my phones. I think I showed it before, but can you pull up one? I'll show them the exact bike I had.
Steel toe clips with the $2. Melton said if you win this lawsuit, he'll be ruined. Too bad.
Well, I don't really give a shit. He ruined my life. He desecrated my daughter. Okay. I don't want to hear Melton cry anymore. I don't care. We'll just let's see what happens. That's all we can do. That's all we're gonna do.
Tired of seeing this shit.
What is this? I'm being requested
to include your voice to the super chat.
That's Moody. That's Moody. That's Mooney.
Wanted to reach out and give Mr. Big Shot the respect of asking if that's okay with you. Thanks, buddy.
That's Moody. That's the guy that owns the super chip fishing with him. They're just fucking breaking balls here. And he's smaller than you. But this is what he told me at Hackerman. I'm taller than Spider. That's exactly what he did when he waved his. I'm taller than Spider. That's how he talks, like a little runt.
Say the word.
That guy that you see on with Melbourne, like a little shit. Yeah, that's him. That's him right there.
Say the words for video evidence.
No.
Thank you. Jesus Christ! It's like pulling teeth with you.
He refused it, and then if they do it, that's fine. If they're that dumb, they're that I should say they're that arrogant because they think that we got nothing. So they're that arrogant, and I hope they continue to think we're dumb. And we're gonna see because I hope to God that I get awarded that fucking thing and take it away from you guys the way you want to be arrogant and cocky and show no respect. That's what I hope for. So I hope they put the fucking nail you to the fucking cross. Is what I hope for.
What was the bike again, Joey?
He needs to be knocked down a few chips in his life. So I tell you what, every person that wants to act arrogant like that should be knocked down. When I was an arrogant guy, I got knocked down a few notches, and I tell you what, you need it in life. So.
Okay,
but that being said, I really don't care. But can you pull up that Harley picture?
I'm trying to. You give me
the 2001 Dyna Lowrider. It's got a 1380 in it. Yeah.
Harley Dyna Lowrider.
Dyna. Yeah. I missed the bike, but so I'm gonna just get me a little I think it's 650. I'm either gonna get me a Kawasaki. The 250. I had a little 250 Kawasaki that got around. It goes about no more than about 80 miles an hour. And it was Christina's bike. And it was green fairing on it. It got you around in and out of traffic. It was fun to little bike to hang. But I was looking at maybe the Kawasaki 650 crotch ride. I missed ride. If I want to go out and ride a little bit, park it, I'll just cover it and park it. But I'm not looking for nothing expensive. Just something to hang around with. I just miss it. I miss riding. It was good therapy for me because I've done it my whole life. But I finally got a chance to own a Harley. And I always wanted one, and I got this opportunity to own one that was at a reasonable price, and I had the money, and I bought it. But I've owned a few bikes in my life. I've owned a Vulcan. I've owned a Honda. I had a couple Hondas. My first bike was a Honda 350, a '69 Honda 350. So this is my bike. That's exactly what my bike looked like. That was my Harley.
That would not be the bike I want.
Pretty bike, classy bike, a lot of chrome. That's the standard one when you bought it. That's it. That was it. And it had some wear and tear on it. When it finally made 20 years, it becomes a classic into the DMV, and I got to put a special plate on there. But if I didn't go away and I got a chance to put it back, I would still have it because the bike never failed me. It was one of the best investments, and it holds its value. So Harleys hold their value; they go up the better they go. And this was, I think, my opinion. I drove a couple Harleys. Now, this is not one of the biggest bikes, but that one bike, I tell you what, it's got the twin engine and it's a pretty powerful bike. It's got one of the biggest engines in it, so and it went pretty fast. But I mean, Harleys are for cruising, man. That's what they're for. But I can get up and go on that thing when I need it, and it handled well. That was the best part about it. It made turns like a fucking on a dime, man. It was great. I mean, you could get around it, but out here in Florida, it's a death sentence when you ride a motorcycle because of the old people in these back roads with the deer. You really got to know where you're driving, and you got to be alert. And and me in those days when I got the bike, I was fucking high and tweaked out all the time. So a lot of the rides I don't remember, and I know some of them, but I never really gotten in a bad situation with accidents. Except, like I said, I misjudged that night, and we had just came out. But I was hanging out with some friends, and I was blazing, man. I should have probably just stayed there and got some sleep, and then went home. I would have never. I still would have never.
I like this one.
Thank God we made it through.
Of my life. I wouldn't mind a Harley similar to this.
Is that the new one, the 2024 or 25?
Uh,
It's not chrome no more because a lot of their bikes are they're black. All the engine parts are black, and they got one. I
no,
don't like it.
it's
That's
a
not. I mean,
little.
that's all right again. What is this one called?
I'm not sure. It says a Dyna Customs.
Oh, is it? What year is it?
I'm not sure. Don't say the year.
I thought they discontinued the Dyna. Maybe they brought it back now.
I don't know which
That's
one
Dyna
this one is.
Custom.
This
Yeah,
one
I
might
mean, I
not
don't.
be
I
the
don't
right,
like. Some of the chrome
right
is not
name.
chrome. It's black, right? I can't tell. Or is it all chrome?
No, that's all like black.
Yeah, see, I don't like the black. I like the chrome to be shiny. But that's not a bad bike. I mean, it's got a higher handlebar, a higher fork. It looks like. Where the original Dyna Lowrider, it was more. It was more. I mean, you sit comfortable. I mean, your feet was perfect on the ground. And it shifted beautiful. It handled it. Just the Dyna Lowrider. I got lucky because I always wanted to own one, and everybody was like, "Get a Sportster." I heard Sportsters. I've never drove one. They don't handle well. Sportsters. They don't turn well. What does it say, Mike? If Joey does, let me see what Mike's saying here. Thank you for $2. If Joey doesn't have your number, I don't trust you. All right, well, who is this, Mike? Who's telling you? Don't, yeah, you just ask me, Mike. You can ask me privately if you don't want to do it. If I don't know them, yeah, don't give your number out to nobody, man. There's too many trolls out here, and I'm still a pretty hated guy by a lot of the trolls. So, and they'll do anything to get in my realm to fucking derail me. They'll do anything. But I heard that one of them is so fucking pissed off because Melton disbarred them out of their fucking Discord, made them look ridiculous. I heard he's fucking salty for fucking months crying about it.
This is the style.
When I heard that news, I was fucking happier than shit. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Yeah, that's what happens, bitch, when you fucking use the Discord for your own power. Yeah, I mean Harley makes a great bike, I mean it's just an American bike, man. But
I like this style. I would get rid of this back here.
Yeah.
And
that's a travel bike. I mean, that's all day long. That's a highway bike, man. I mean, that's a nice cruise bike. You got the trunks. I had saddlebags in the back. I bought some nice leather ones. I think I still got them here. I just sold them to my brother because he just got a bike. He just bought it. He needed a saddlebag. I just sold them to him. As I had them laying around, but I just found my plate. I kept my plate, and I still got my plate. I used to have it on the wall, but I think I put it away and packed it. But I'll just use that plate. I could use the same plate number if I get this little crotch rock. I just transfer it to that bike. But I'll probably keep it to Harley and get a whole new plate because that's just my memory what I got left. I got a few pictures. I was looking the other day when the guy that bought it for me sent me a picture or took a picture and sent it to me when he got home of him loading it from here. And that's when the bike was looking, it needed a lot of work. But I sold it. He got a good deal for it. But definitely, if it wasn't fucked up, I would have got more than I would have paid for it. If it was in mint condition, I could have got $500 for it. I paid $55, but I had the special pipes on it. The guy bought it to turn it, to flip it. This friend of mine who died recently, he bought it. He bought bikes and he flipped them. He upgraded them a little bit. And he just flipped them. And this bike I was impressed. Purple on that bike was so sweet, man. And purple is my favorite color anyhow, so it worked out perfect. And the best part is I told him I can buy it in September. He told me this in May, and I'm like, I promise you in September I'll buy it. And he goes, man, you're asking me to hold it for 4 months? I go, if you don't want to, I understand, but I promise you on this day I'll be here. And I called him up at 7 o'clock at night. I was waiting for this fucking money to load in my bank account, and it finally loaded on that day. I go, I'm coming to get the bike. He looked at this, he goes, fucking, you are right on point. I went and got it. Christina videotaped me. I wish we could find it when I first got on it because I was like grinning for me because I always wanted the bike. And wanted the Harley, and I was in seventh heaven with that bike, man, because it just was. Let me tell you something. Our first house that me and Christina that we rented didn't have a garage because they turned the garage into a den. So that motherfucking bike went in the den. That's where it sat in my house. I wouldn't leave it outside. That fucking first year that I had that bike, it sat in my fucking den. We had sliding side doors. I went through the back gate. When I came back and I backed it in my den, that's where the bike was in the house. People come over and you get your Harley in the house. You fucking right, I do. None of you thieving motherfuckers come and steal that bitch. Exactly, because I kept it in the driveway once, went in for the house for lunch, come out, and a guy we knew, I looked at my fucking ignition switch, and it looked like someone was trying to start the bike. And sure enough, I had sold the guy a Cadillac, and I left an ice pick. I remember the mark. I left my ice pick in the fucking door. And I told him, I called him, hey, I left my ice pick in there. And sure enough, he tried to use that ice pick to fucking start that bike. because he left the evidence by the way he didn't know how to fucking turn it, and you could see it with the holes were from the ice pick. That's how I knew it was him. I caught his ass. And plus, we went back at the outside camera, and it was him trying to steal my fucking bike. The motherfucker. That's how low lifes were around. We were around out in fucking Brooksville. They were fucking a lot of low life piece of shits out there, boy. If someone come over and borrow a car, hey man, I need to get taken my mother to the doctor. Can you borrow your car? They don't come back for 2 weeks with your car. They never borrow a car to anybody in Brooksville. They take your car and they're gone. You'll never see it again. Yeah, that happens a lot out there. So yeah, so fuck that shit. But I was a guy. I bought a lot of cars. I remember I bought the bike. I bought 3 Cadillacs, all used Cadillacs. I had fixed them. I flipped them. I had a bunch of cars. I had 5 cars and a motorcycle that I bought within 2 weeks.
Cheeseburger.
I flipped some cars.
$2.
One nice one that I kept, man. Fucking the motor locked up on it. Guess what the guy put in there to fucking make me think there was nothing wrong with the motor? What are you saying?
Well,
have you ever seen Joey's ice pick? No. Cheeseburger. I don't have one anymore. That was back then.
Vision ears.
Huh?
You got tunnel vision ears.
I do. I think I do. I don't know. I couldn't hear you. I'm telling you the truth.
Bro, you love the sound of your fucking voice so much.
I just like talking, man. I'm a talkative guy.
Take a little break, and I sit there and say, "Cheeseburger with the $2." Lou, have you ever seen Joey's ice pick? And you're like,
I don't mean to, man. I'm just that way, man. Hey, we hit our goal. We hit the super chat goal. Look at this going crazy. We hit the goal. We hit the goal, Lou. We hit the goal. 20 super chats. We hit the goal. I think we showing up confetti in the chat room. Look at that chat room fucking goal, man. Oh my God, that's fucking great. Thank God. Thank you everybody for hitting the goal. We appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Like I said, we're 750 members strong, I think.
Well, we're past that because we've gotten Miss Kitty, I think did 6, maybe more. I'm not 100%.
Thank you so much. I mean, it's important that we keep things going. I mean, Bob's like 150 behind me. I think the quad bitch was fucking scrambling to get 300. I think he was last time I heard that he. So I mean, fuck these guys, Cheeseburger with another $5. I think that's what it says, right? Cheeseburger, thank you, Cheeseburger, for the Lou. I'm a man made for men just like you. Any chance we can hook up after the show? There you go, Lou. You got a nice offer there. Cheeseburger wants to take you out to dinner.
We'll think about it.
He said food? Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm a
little hungry right now.
Don't do it, Lou. Don't do it, Lou. Don't let me see you trade your soul to that guy for fucking dinner.
Traded my soul into you for dinner.
Lou, what are we gonna have for dinner tomorrow? Or at the afternoon lunch, I should say.
Whatever Spider could afford.
Yeah, Spider. I'm sorry. Don't tell us we got to go buy ramen noodles and fucking
fucking stick a ramen
fire out in the backyard, do we?
Well, you know what? For you get ramen noodles.
All right, hey, I won't eat that sodium fucking shit. I'll just fucking continue to stick to my diet, and I'll make me a nice piece of fucking chicken breast. There you go. There's a reason why in my freezer there's individual chicken breasts that I put free. Those are my part of my, daily intake.
One way to do it.
Yeah, anything in there single, they know at the touch of it.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
What can you afford? Hey, if Little Caesars is on the menu,
I can't. Listen, man. I'm not eating no shit, and I got to eat something light. You know what I'm saying? I got to have something. You can just stop and get me some fruit and shit like that. I mean, fuck. I need a fucking watermelon. I'll cut it up.
Okay, we'll make sure you have all your salads and fruit you need
for lunch. Or you can buy me.
I got you a present tomorrow,
Joe. Give me a nice piece of fucking fish, and I'll cook up my own fish and have lunch and have that with fruit.
Here, look for you tomorrow, Joey. I got you a new USB-C charger, so you'll never lose
really?
it again. Yes.
What's that for?
Did you not just hear what I said? So you don't ever lose it again. You'll have one in the car to keep your phone charged.
All right, thank you.
So when we go to the fucking mall and you need to charge your phone.
I found these now. I was going through my. Oh man, I found these, but I can't find the box to charge them. I don't know what fucking happened to the box. You put them in the box and you plug it in. I got these, but I got these too. These I don't like these. I don't like the way they sit in my fucking ear, man. And these things they fucking bother me. I don't like anything in my ear. These things are fucking. They charge right in this box, but Fuck, I can't find the fucking they don't fit right. I don't know. Somebody gave me those. Hey, I got one of these auxiliary cords. They're brand new, still tied up. Louis was showing cords. I got an auxiliary cord. You know.
And we'll be good because I got my extra little charging pack I'll bring with me. So if you need to charge your phone, we could charge your phone. So you'll be fine. Make sure it's charged now. Oh, still fully charged. We're good there. And you know, I got my backup AirPod Pros from first gen.
What else you got, Lou? Lou, I bought these at a garage sale once. I like them. They're just fuck. I like the fucking. I always think tin cans are. I got a bunch of tin cans I buy. You know, you put. Just look at that. I thought that was the artwork on there was nice. Maybe it'll be worth something someday. You know.
You know, I got my vacation charger when I go like out of town.
Oh, right.
I can.
I got the American Cupcake Grandma gift that I keep right next to me and I sleep with it. This is an awesome fucking thing. Mailed to me by American Cupcake. Oh, wait a minute. He did send me a bumper sticker. Let me see the bumper.
And you're going to put on your car when you finally get your car.
No, but I got the best memory in the world thanks to Vito Bandito. The best memory in the world right there.
Oh, you know what? I haven't been to the house yet. You can bring it
to
tomorrow.
Sign it. You still haven't signed it. Let me see.
Yeah, and then you can hang it up on the wall.
Well, I'm gonna buy a box for it. I'm gonna have one of those shadow boxes. Put it in there and have it with the matted felt in the back. That's part of Catalan TV's history, man. You know.
Yeah. When you and Miss C can beat that type of fucking super chat system, Spider, then talk to us.
The American Cupcake sent me this. This is the frickin' the bumper sticker south of the border. Complimentary of American Cupcake. I do have a meeting, Lou, at 9:30 on Friday. You got to be part of 9:30 Friday. You got to stay up a little bit on Friday.
I'm still up. I thought you wanted to do it in the morning.
No, the 9:30 in the evening. We got a meeting in not a live. We're gonna just send a link and we're gonna have a meeting with a possible producer for Catalan TV. We're gonna hear him out and see what he's gonna offer. I got to ask a lot of questions because he really didn't like us a lot. So I'm gonna see if he's just trying to fucking get in here to fucking sabotage us, or if he's really got intentions to help us grow. And I think he's got the skills to be a producer, you know, and it'd be nice if someone could take over that stuff and let us just focus on content.
Yeah, Chris Mack, base pill.
Huh? Yeah, base pill. I one time I liked the guy a lot. I love his work, and I'm going to sit down with him and talk to him, you know. No guarantees yet, but I'm willing to talk. If he's willing to be professional and guarantees, and there's got to be a lot of things come to the table to do it right. I mean, there's going to be trust issues there. So, but I'm willing to listen to him and hope he's willing to listen to us, and just direct. And maybe it might not be the time now, but we might be on the same page for the future. You know, I'm willing to do that. So,
I'm down.
like I said, there's no promises, but
at
at least we're starting somewhere to get. We know that we really need someone that could make shows and give us someone that's got strong, like Joe, the producer with Truly Network. I mean, those guys are on point all the time, and the work that they put in and how much work they do. They handle everything. All those guys got to do show up at their chair, and they got to just what the show is in detail. I need someone that can give us, if we're going to talk about someone that can give us the material and have it all ready for us. And talking's no problem. We could talk. We could do all that.
We already know that. You could talk.
I need to focus on my health, and that's one way I thought of might be able to. But Chris Mack told me today he's got some ideas, and I'm not going to, I like to talk with Chris Mack. He's got a few things for ideas for shows. I mean, he's just doing that as a fan and a friend, and I consider him a friend. So that'd be nice. And then again, I'm talking to Alex Stein the other day, and unfortunately, Alex just he likes the Dabbleverse, but he just can't. He's not obligated to because of contracts he's under, and his bosses don't like the Dabbleverse, so he tries to stay away from it as much as he can, which I respect that. But I like Alex a lot. He's always been a friend to me. So always a big shout out to Alex Stein. Every time he sees me in this chat room, he stops his show and he goes, "There's Joey.C." And he's just always been a good friend, and I love the guy for that, man. But the idea that I want to work on is the one fan that gave me that idea about going back to the beginning to some of the older shows and chopping them up and showing them and talking about them. Be fun to go back and watch me in tantrums and me being trolled, and but I need someone with an eye like a baseball or somebody that can pick out the best moments in those shows, and then we could talk about that because it's a great idea and then put them up. because there's a lot of content. I got over 1,100, 1,200 videos that we've done live. That there's so much forgotten stuff in there that none of them is taken down. I've been taking none of them down, and so there's a lot of gold in a lot of those earlier ones that when we did shows, a lot of mistakes that turned out to be gold. So yeah, that's a great idea. The person that said that we should do that, and
maybe
that's one of the things I want to
them.
do. So that's one of the things that's on my mind to do. So
You don't hear me.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say, Lou?
I was going to say is maybe comb through them and cut out the best parts of some of those shows.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And make them small not small clips, but like small little
Make them
segments
where
you don't get dinged for it.
Right. That we need someone that can bring out that's good, that can pick out the best, like a clipper, someone that's good at that can find the best moments, someone that's what they do, and then be willing to work with us. And like I said, if we're making money, he's going to make money, whoever it is. In all fairness to me, I think Kahuna was a little wrong about what he said yesterday on Shmuel Buckman's, and I just don't understand why he would do that. Did he just forget? He didn't really pay, because he made it like he only got 25%. He was only with us a month, and that wasn't a very good month. He got 50% of our show. He wasn't 50% of the Catalano TV channel. And the membership, I said I would peaceful, but he was gone. Why would I send any membership money to someone that wasn't going to be working with me? That's at least he got paid. You know what I'm saying?
Like we said it this morning, memberships were never part of the equation.
Never part of the deal. None of these guys got a deal where they get membership. It's my discretion. And I do. And Lou, and even Spider's got a nice chunk of money coming this month. I don't cheat nobody.
No, I'm not going to.
And then these guys think I don't know how to do payroll. I don't know how to do. I do a lot of things you people don't know that I can do. I know how to operate a business. I really do. I had 2 successful. My cab business was very successful. Started 1 cab. I built it to 6 cabs inside of 5 years. And unfortunately, the first knock we got was the oil spill. The Gulf oil spill killed our beach business. It killed it. And then, of course, Uber came in and Lyft, and they killed every cab business. And it's not $100,000 to open up. It depends where. If you were in Chicago or New York, you can't buy medallions. They give a lottery every year. Some guys win them. You got to rent the medallions from the people that own it. You can't just go in and get a medallion. There's no. But Tampa didn't have medallions. They had permits. And you still couldn't. They only had sold so many a year, so you had to know somebody. But you could. But those guys that owned the permits would rent them to you. I rented for 2 of my cabs for Tampa to run my cabs. $300 a week for the permit. That's what they charged me. So I had to charge the driver $600 a week for the fucking car. So $300 went to the permit. $300 went to my pocket each week. 2 cars I rented out. I drove 1, and then I had 2 spares. And then at one time I had 4 drivers. I rented 4. But yeah, these guys are misinformed. If it's medallions that are worth millions of dollars, you can't even get them. They have lotteries every year to get them, and you got to be a luck of the draw. But otherwise, the people that do own them, let me tell you something. Years ago, you could get those medallions cheap, and some guys went out and bought a lot of them because they knew it was going to boom someday. Now they sit back and they rent them fucking medallions up for $1,000 a week in Chicago, New York, maybe more. And they own them outright, and you can't operate a cab in New York or big cities without that medallion. You rent those medallions and they go on the car, because in Chicago, whatever the medallion number is, that's the license plate number. You understand? But yeah, they're very hard to get. And we bought Crown Vics from police cars that put them in the auction. And I worked for a cab company that went out of business. He sold me 3 cars off the bat on payments. I paid him $100 a week a car until it was paid off. He goes, I'll take 3 of the best cars. And I took 3 of the cars. I kept 2 spare. I paid him every week. I met him every Friday. Every Friday at the cab stand, I pay him $300. $100 each car till I was paid off. I worked my ass off to pay for 3 cars, and then I bought a van, and then the van got wrecked. The driver I had the van wrecked it in 1 month, but it was fully insured. You got to have a $1 million insurance policy when you're carrying passengers. So your insurance at each cab is $300 to $400 a month. That's the payment for a cab. You got to have $1 million liability when you're transporting passengers. That's the law. Now you can be a gypsy cab and go out and chip at the airport, but you get caught, you're gonna get arrested. And it's just a ticket and a bullshit arrest. But there's guys that do go down there and hustle. I had Louis Bernardi, who owns Yellow Cab in Tampa. I'm Italian. He came to me. He says, "Listen, I'm buying all Tom's permits." He says, "You're one of his best drivers. That you're going in. You want to get your own cars? I'll rent you the permits. Don't tell no $300 a week for you. Other guys are paying $500 a week." Because I was Italian, he gave me a break, and he liked me. He heard Tom told him I was a great driver. I had a lot of clients. I had over 150 of my own clients that would call me direct in the cab. I was very good at that job. I was very personable. taking people to the airport. I picked up a lot of elderly people, and I was didn't expect nothing out of them. I carried their fucking luggage upstairs. I made sure they get the service. I was in their driveway at 5 a.m, so they have to worry about the cab company showing up. So I built my own business. I did it, and then Uber came in, and it killed every cab company in the United States. Uber and Lyft just killed the industry. And I see some of my friends still out there hacking a cab, and they're like paying $900 a week for the rental of the car if they don't own the car. And they're lucky that they had their own client base. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to stay. The guys that are still out there got their own client base. People are loyal here. I used to get Canadians come in, call me like clockwork, come in 2-3 times a year. They called me like clockwork the night before and come pick them up at the Tampa airport. And I had a system easy. I go to the 7th floor in the parking garage, and I'd be outside the elevator. They get their luggage, go right up the elevator, get up to 7th floor, and the cab's right there with the doors open, waiting for them to go. No traffic, no nothing to turn. I had it down to a science, man. I was good at my job. I loved it. I loved that business in the winter, man. And then I did baseball during the other 8 months. 7 months a year I did baseball, and 5 months a year I did the cab. And then when I was away, I rented my cabs out, so I had income coming in while I was working baseball, making a ton of money. And when I said the other day about working $1 million budget, no, it wasn't for just a AAA team. I was also the assistant minor league equipment manager full time for the Texas Rangers' entire minor league department. So we had $1 million budget for the entire minor league department that we controlled. So these people, they think they know, is they only tell half truths about me. They don't do an investigation. They don't ask questions. Well, that's how you have $1 million budget in minor. You have to, it's for all the levels: rookie ball, low A ball, A ball, double A, triple A, and Dominican ball club. You usually got 6 clubs, and you got $1 million budget to disperse for all 6 clubs. You got to order all the equipment for each team every year. You got to maintain what you got. And you got to get a point with budget, because if you go under budget, the next year they're going to undercut your budget. So you got to always make sure you hit budget every year. So if you got $10,000 that you didn't spend, you better spend it before the new year comes out, or they're going to take that money from you. You had to spend what was allowed in the budget. That was the main thing they always pitched and bitched about. Those fucking F&I guys. They were a pain in the asses. Oh, you're under budget, so we're gonna budget you next year. No, we got 3 more weeks to spend that $10,000. Give us, you can't do nothing till the 31st. That money will be spent next week. And then we go out and we do some decorations in the clubhouse by putting up new logos and new Texas Ranger signs, or do something in the coaches lounge. We do something to make sure we come in budget, man. It was a lot of pain in the ass, man. But you do it for so many years, it's a piece of cake, man. It's just like if I take the time to learn, I learn very well, and I do it the best I can. But
Shane M 1980 with the $5 super chat. Moody has offered Lou a 20% lump sum payment of everything made from his voice. Why
he's saying that, Lou? Because your voice hasn't generated nothing yet. That's why he's doing that. You get the smart ass he's being?
And that's why I say no.
That's why he said it to Lou. He won't say it to me because he knows how much money's been made off my name. That's how arrogant and cocky these motherfuckers are. So fuck them. I don't give a fuck if I take their food out of their kids' mouth. I don't give a fuck at this point. I really don't. If they want to be ruthless and cocky, I'm going to be it right back to them. I'm going to show them this is life. When you choose the life of being crooked businessmen, this is what happens. Plain and simple. So now we're going to see how dumb I am. We're going to see how dumb I am. I told you 2025, the dumb guy is going to fucking start leaving slowly but surely. I'm going to show you. Big mistake fucking with me.
Oh,
plain and
shit.
simple.
Spider changed his name again. Now it's just Spider Commish.
What did you back to Spider Commish? What is this fucking? I don't know what, man. We went
Spider
through this so many
Commish.
times.
What?
Spider Commish? That's fucking. Oh, man, that doesn't even work, man.
It works better than Super Spider Commish.
Because everybody knows him as Spider.
Thank
I
you.
get what he's trying to do. Everybody loves him as Spider. No matter if he has a commission, they all call him Spider. I get that. Why not just go back to Spider? That's your name in the Dabbleverse, and that's it.
Spider.
You're
Pimp.
Spider. You're known.
Spider
You're
Pimp.
known as Spider to everybody.
That is true.
That was the nickname given to you on day one of our stream. Spider Elamar. DG and the boys named you Spider Elamar. And that's the one. That's the winning code for you, Spider Elamar.
Fucking Bob Levy called me the monster. So
That's
now
right.
I'm the
And now
monster.
Lou is the monster.
Well,
Oh, Mr. C said you're a big fat fucking monster.
Yes.
She's in the background yelling at.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Oh,
She didn't forget how we fucking annihilated her this morning.
Breaking news.
She's my brother retard.
Breaking news. Breaking
Oh,
news.
here she comes. No, we didn't. You're right.
Hello, breaking news, breaking
I
news.
don't
We
know.
got breaking news.
We repeated this. We told you
Ooh.
R&R wasn't what you thought it was.
It was rough and rugged. Jesus,
Huh?
what's so wrong
Breaking
with being
news.
rough and
How you doing,
rugged?
beautiful? How you feeling? Love you.
You see, look at Spider right now, looking real rugged.
Breaking news, peoples. Breaking news. OJ just said Spider commits rules.
Wow. Who happened, baby?
No,
I didn't make nothing. I love you. I love you too, baby. It was good this morning, though. Arguing with you on the air was beautiful. Lou's right. That's golden there, man.
tell
Because it was
the
natural.
rough head over there to be quiet. She's ruining our show.
He said, tell the rough head to be quiet.
Yes,
He
I
said,
know,
tell the
right,
rough
Lou?
head to be quiet.
She's ruining the show right now, Lou. We got it, okay, Lou?
She said she'll see you tomorrow, Lou. You got to get in the car with her.
Don't worry, Lou. We'll be okay.
Lou, we don't have that big fucking Tahoe no more. We got a car, an economy car now. No, we got a full size car, but it's
We still fit.
I hope so. I just see the colonel getting into it. He goes, "Where's the fucking truck at?" He goes, "I got it." He banged his head getting in the car. He goes, "What the fuck am I hitting my head on?" I go, "It was funny." I go, he goes, "I didn't have no problem getting in out of the Tahoe." I go, "Well, you kind of did. You had to fucking, but he did get in out of that Tahoe."
We've got a celebrity in the house.
Fucking gas
Yes,
was
we
killing me.
did.
That thing was eating gas, man. A beautiful ride, but it was eating gas. I gotta get smart here. I can't be spending this kind of gas.
Hey, it was comfortable, I will say that, but we also got.
It was
Mr.
comfortable. It was a good
now.
ride. That was fun. That was a fun 3.5 weeks with that thing. But I got a more irrelevant family car now, and it's a nice car, and it's my it's stylish and it's more better. But Colonel was trying. I think he thought for some reason he thought he was trying to lift himself up like he did in the Tahoe, because he kind of banged his. I felt bad for him today. He goes, "What the hell?" Oh, Colonel, yeah, it was funny, kind of funny.
Yeah, I got sent in the store to help the colonel.
Yeah, that's right. The colonel took. He goes, "Let me take your son in there with me." He says, "He's strong. You can see him pick up those bag of waters." I'm saying, "All right, Spider. Thank God I get to sit in the car. You get to do all the work." It was great.
Okay, Ozone with the.
But yeah, they're nice people, right? Right?
Yes,
Well,
they are.
Spider, he's a good dude, ain't he?
Yes,
Yeah.
Joey. We all know the Colonel is nice. Now stay
He's
quiet.
a great
You gotta
dude, man.
listen
But he's about in his day fucking 45 is telling me the same three fucking stories over and over. I've heard him fucking. So I put my earphones in and I fucking watch YouTube. And he's like, "You hear me?" He goes, Joe, you hear me? And I go, "Oh, sorry, Colonel." He goes, it was funny.
Joey,
He had me laughing today.
don't get
He
me
was trying to
wrong
talk to
here.
me, and I drummed him out. I told Spider, "You sit here and you fucking take care of him. I'm gonna sit here and then watch YouTube." And he goes, he didn't want to hear it. He goes, "Joe." And I mean, I don't, how when you try to call me, he goes, and he fucking screamed, and I go, I heard the vibration of the wall. I go, "Colonel, you call me?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm calling you."
Hey, you know what, Joey? The Colonel's onto something. You tell the same fucking stories over and over again, too.
No, I know, and I got a bunch more. He
got a
tells
lot
some
of
new ones
stories,
today,
but you got some of the same
he's
shit
very
over and over
what,
again.
the man's a true American, and he's very proud of his country,
Hey.
and he gave a lot of years of service. That goes a long way in his just his awards and his things he accomplished. The guy's a phenomenal guy. I wish I met him when he was a younger man. He was telling me a story about when he was 33 years old, how his father told him Biden was no good. He was a crook back then. The Biden family are all crooks, and how they stole money from the first country they ever stole money. I forgot the name of the country. He told me, but Biden's a crook, and you can't wait. And Trump's going to be reversing all kind of shit on the first day, and and he's right. Trump.
Everyone's
Trump
blind
is
faith in
gonna.
this fucking idiot
Biden's
Trump.
being a piece of garbage the way he's leaving Trump, and he's doing it purposely to fucking just fuck the American people. It's wrong what he's doing. I heard that Obama told him to shut up though, because he said he told Obama he thought he made a mistake of giving up on the election. And Obama told him, "Shut up, Joe." That's what he told him. I heard the rumor was that's what Obama told Biden to shut the fuck up, Joe. That's what he told him.
You know what, Joe? Shut up.
Well,
Ozone with the
I heard.
$4.99. I don't think a lawyer would take the super tips case.
That's right. It was Cupcake. I knew it was one of them guys.
Not enough money at stake. Super tips hasn't made that much. Okay.
Right.
And then
according to my records, they have. So
$5.
it doesn't matter. It's regardless. It's principle. What he's doing is wrong. And Cupcake, you didn't have to send $5 for this. You'd just text me that. I would have put you up. But thank you for the $5. Appreciate that.
That's right.
Yeah, it was Cupcake. I believe it was Cupcake. It was all Cupcake. Cupcake was in the stream, and they came up. I watched the stream the other day, and I just, like I said, sometimes I'm pretty sure it was Cupcake. Cupcake is definitely the guy that gave the name. he told the story, and Cupcake's more than happy if he remembers the exact story how he told it. He can come on anytime when he wants to tell that story. But it was Cupcake, and then DG loved it, and we loved it, and he became Spider Elamar. So But yes, thank you, Cupcake, for the $5. Appreciate that, brother.
What do you call a rude cow?
I don't know, a rude cow.
Beef jerky. Woo!
Who told? Is that one of your doing?
Belongs to RC.
Hey, my son's in here, Dom the cat. Yes, we made it. I think we made above it. Then we were over it.
Yeah, we're way above it.
Does it register? No, it doesn't register once you hit the goal. It stays. But I think it gave some banners or something in the chat room.
All right, I think we've hit that.
We done?
Point. I think so.
What time? Well, I said we do 2 hours. We're like 11 minutes away from 2 hours.
Oh, we're 15
We can end it now. I don't care. We had a great night. I mean, thank you everybody for being here.
Sir.
The member stream is set for 5 o'clock for Sunday. We're gonna bring.
What?
Hopefully we get a nice intro for the members only and some
I'm
nice
working on
thumbnail
that.
is cool. I love it. This is a great thumbnail. I think that's a great picture of Lou and I in the back. The coloring's perfect. I gotta thank. Can we thank the person out loud? Does he want to?
Jim Grindle.
Jim Grindle. Compliments to Jim Grindle. Usually Luke the Bind does a lot of work for us. This is Jim Grindle at his best. And we thank Jim Grindle. A big shout out for Jim Grindle.
We got it out, bro.
The kindness that you're doing for us, and it won't be forgotten, my friend. Thank you very much. And Luke of the Bind as well. But Luke's more of a family guy, so he can't do as much as Jim. Jim's a family guy too, but I think he's got older people and that he don't have to deal like Luke's got little kids, and I don't think Jim has any little tykes running around.
You know what, Joey? I'm gonna let you.
Yeah, my boy, where you been? There's your boy starting shit again. He took the monster name though.
Mm-hmm.
We love you, Rev. How you been?
You know what, Rev? $50.
Oh, 50, that's nice, Lou. That was nice.
Say $50, Joey. Just say $50 so you can.
$50 kicks him. $50 kicks him. I'll kick him right now for the day. I'll kick him for the. I'm kidding. We know that. Thanks, Red Fugly. The best. I want to give a shout out to everybody. I hope that they see that we're really trying to. We got Lou's friends with those guys a long time, and I met Jim in person. He's really a different person. I know a lot of people criticize Jim and Luke, but they're really talented, and Luke is and Jim have done a lot of stuff for us, and I'm grateful for anybody that's been in my life for Kettle TV. Mike Shadiner, thank Jim Grindle for me. Mike Shadiner, thank you for Jim Grindle. I don't know if you're listening. Mike Shadiner that provides this for me to thank you. Thanks Jim Grindle for what you did for us. And that's Mike Shadiner giving you a shout out and thanking you for that. We appreciate that, Jim Grindle. Really nice. It's coming together. Waver, my man, there's another great guy I met at DabbleCon. This guy, Waver, is aces. Now he didn't like me that much when he saw me in chat rooms or streaming until he met me. And he met the whole family. This guy did a 180 and said, he goes, you guys are nothing like what you come off at. He goes, he sat with us. We had a lot of talk time. Waver is a gentleman of a gentleman. And I was really glad to meet him, to really let him see what the Catalanas were about and really gave us a lot of nice props. So Waver, big shout out to Waver in the house. Thank you for the 99-cent super sticker. We love Waver. He's welcome here anytime. And we thank you for that. And I think, and Luke and Mike, okay, Michael sent another $2. Mike Shadiner provides $2 and Luca. I will tell Luca. Luca once in a while he sends me an email, but Lou does most of the talking. But he'll make sure he passes that on for you to both of them. Lou and them, those guys, they did a lot of streams for a long time. I mean, they did a lot of stuff together. So this is Lou's time now. Lou's home. Lou is like my brother. As a guy that I wish I was around for a long time. We're so identical in so many ways, but Lou and I, when the chemistry reaches to where we're going to be at, I think it's going to be very explosive and things are going to be good. Lou's got this is Lou talking with his friends. Lou knows that presentation and appearance is going to be big, how we present ourselves professionally. And I thank Lou for being my partner. And I thank Spider for hanging for the last 19 months. I know he's learned a lot. He's proven that by when he gets on his own stream. We got to help Spider get some artwork. I think losing the work is helping him get some artwork.
It's just
and some intros.
Spider better get the star.
We always did. Mrs. C is a natural star. My dream was me to sit back and produce and not stream and let these two rake in more money so I can just retire 100% and just enjoy spending the money is what my dream was. Yeah, I needed a sugar mama and a sugar boy, and that was my dream. I'm going to be a shit on my ass and be spending all the money. But unfortunately, I had to put in the work too. So, and that was a joke. But I think Mrs. C brings it. I think together they bring it. The chemistry's there, and she's just a very meticulous and very. She's got to be.
Okay.
It's like she's just not going to stream to stream. Like sometimes I'll just stream to stream because I want to just get views and lose always. Fuck the views. If you ain't got it, there's no sense if you can't come up with some. Why waste your time to get it? But me, I just like coming out and starting shit. That's my forte.
Joey,
rattle people.
Let's be correct here, Joey. You just love to hear your fucking voice talk.
Yeah, that
Exactly.
too. That too. But Mrs. C does like to be creative. She doesn't like coming on. And if she hasn't been feeling it, she just hasn't been feeling really. To be honest with you, she hasn't hit where she wants to. She wants to, especially with him being here. And I think they're going to do something. I don't know. They may be doing something tonight. I don't know. I don't know anything. I listen. I trust them enough. That's my wife, and this is like my son. That they're not going to hurt the channel. I don't need to know it. But if they want me to be involved with it, but I don't like to. I like to mess around sometimes and come in the back and sneak and throw some shit up to fuck with them. But generally, I think Mrs. C can bring it better than anybody. So, and she does, and I think Spider can do too. So, a lot of people believe in Spider. I have from day one. I brought him in from day one. It was my idea to bring him over. I called him. You know what? I miss you. Why don't you come on and just hang out with us? And he's never left his loyalty to us. People have tried to convince him to leave, and he hasn't. He won't. And he won't even side with her over me. So I'm a pretty lucky guy. I'm a pretty lucky guy.
We saw that.
Loyalty means everything. That's worth $1 million to me. Guys like look, my buddy Rick from New York here. There's so many great people here. I mean, you guys, Miss Kitty. Hi, Mrs. C from Miss Kitty. I just love all you guys, man. Like Red Bugley, he sums me up pretty good. I mean, who the fuck? How can you not love me? How can you not love me ripping the fucking shirt off? Thanks to Jack and everybody and Granny for making the song that they made. I laughed my ass off with that one.
Okay, you know what? But I do have a message from Mike's shitty internet provider.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
From Jim. You can thank me by driving quad off a cliff.
Well, Jim, literally, I don't know if we really can do that. It sounds good to me. That would be the greatest thing I would want to have too, but I don't. We're not asking that, but we can at least drive him batty, I think. And Mike's the right guy to banter him. I think he's the right guy to banter him.
Damn, you know what, though? Mike. I think it's funny how you got more members than he does.
I got double, triple his memberships. I'm the low cow, though. I'm a low cow. I'm garbage.
Yeah.
That wheelchair power, please, motherfucker. I hope he does fucking fall off a cliff on his own. I really do. I wouldn't lose no sleep over if someone called me and said that he had a bad fucking accident. To be honest with you, I wouldn't lose a fucking day sleep. Gravity has already whipped. You ain't lying about that, Red Fudley. You ain't lying about that. Gravity has whipped that boy down. That's pretty funny. Thank you. He just. Hey, Jake Hudson, love you too, Jake. I know Jake's been trying to reach out to me, and Jake, I just enjoy Jake when he's streaming. I watch him a lot. He doesn't know I'm there because I believe in Jake, always have. And Jake, just do Jake. Keep doing Jake and stay out of the politics, Jake, and you're going to be fine. You're a great interviewer. You know how to get guests.
Tell Lou he's so fat I took a picture of him last Christmas and it's still printing.
You what? Tell Lou what?
That he's so fat I took a picture of him last Christmas and it's still printing.
Oh, did you hear that, Lou? She said you're so fat she took a picture of you. She's trying to print it and the printer's still going. Oh my God, I don't know.
One time.
Juan, did you understand what you're saying? I can't understand what you're saying.
I heard her.
Yeah, he heard her.
That was pretty funny. All right.
It made me chuckle. It gave me a little chuckle.
He's so bad he took his pants to the dry cleaners.
Somebody kindly send Jake a cam, please. Buy him a $50 cam, please. Please. If not, I don't know. I got a couple older ones, Jake, but you need a new one. Jake's needs a cam to stream, guys. Help him out, man.
I need to get myself a new one too because this one's already started.
Well, here's the deal. I agree with one thing you said a couple months ago. We need to all be on the same page of our podcast equipment. That's hands down got to be done.
But these fucking monsters didn't want to help brothers out with the shit that we put up.
Go to the store and pull up the latest Catalano, the new shirt I designed, the golf collar shirt that I designed. I think it's going to be a winner. This is the hat. I don't know if you guys noticed. This is the Joey.C embroidered hat that I've been sporting all night. My goal is we're all going to be uniformed in these Catalano TV what do we call them? Polos, yeah.
Yo, Lou, you're so fat. You put a yellow raincoat on and people call taxi.
So the store does work. We got a lot of nice merchandise on there. So we get popular with my arrest warrant on one of the hats. Lou, now we're gonna have Lou and I've got a good couple pictures of Spider going to be going up on things. There's the lovely Mrs.
Look,
in the background.
it's the latest R&R combination.
There they are in the flesh.
Whoa. Hold on, Lou. Come on now.
Yeah, Lou's gonna get that picture.
What's wrong with the rough and rugged? Jesus.
I don't think so, Lou.
Jake said he would, but streaming right now. Okay. Well, look, Jake, if we can help. Oh yeah, we got socks. I got the new socks with my picture all over it. Catalan TV. Those are pretty good. But there's the. Oh, you got to find the. That's it right there. That's the new. Sharp, man.
Hey, tell Lou he's got so many double chins. When he stares at us, we think he's looking over a stack of pancakes.
I like that shirt, man.
He heard you.
Small, medium, large, extra large, 2X. 2X.
Here's the shirt, folks. See that
Sorry, don't do
beautiful
curtains.
Catalano TV.
I did that all by myself. The dummy that has no braids did that all by himself. I curved it and everything.
And it goes all the way from small to 4XL.
That's right. Yep, but get the socks are the best. Get the tube socks with my picture on them, and you jerk off and look at your feet looking at my picture. You know.
And I don't think they want to do that, Joey.
Well, I think some of them might want to do that, Lou. Literally.
Well, here you go, folks. Here's the new jerky sock.
There you go.
Coming to you.
My pictures, you got to
Look
rotate
at that quality.
inside of them. A whole bunch of pictures, five or six. There, that's all my picture right there. There you go. My double shot of me, you know. Crazy Joey C.
Double shot of Joey C.
You
while
can
you
jerk off to your feet, and you know, there you go.
You can hear it and you talk.
Yeah.
Hey, Lou.
We got a lot of nice stuff.
Oh, you got a Catalano TV sticker.
Stickers, Catalan TV stickers, yeah.
I'm trying to speak.
We
Excuse
got Blowy
me.
C hats. We got Blowy C
Are
hats.
you on mute?
Soon to becoming the Hoey C hats.
Or
We got
does he
Hoey
just
C hats
can't-
coming.
Fuck you, Joe.
You're the one who told me to fucking put it up
I'm
there. Now
trying
you want
to
to say
fucking
fuck you,
talk.
Joe? There's a quote, fuck you, Joe hat's coming soon to your store.
Good. Hey, Lou. You're so
Now I
fat.
wanna
You
hear
the fucking
The monster's out. We're doing better. This is the one that Mike Shitty and I bought that one. It should be on its way. It's on its way. This one. That's embroidered. That's the one I'm wearing right there. It's
This
nice
is the
embroidered.
hat
It came out really nice. It's a really nice hat. But the Rocco hat, the beanie is real nice too.
Why does one of the hats have a
With
giant
with
cock?
the Joey.C next to it. That's a Rocco beanie hat's nice, man.
Ask
You know?
Joey Gaseous.
It comes in different colors, I think. That's pretty nice, ain't it?
Yeah, I want a hat like that.
Hi, Rev Fugly. Since
Yeah.
Joey's talking. Hi, Waver.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Yeah,
What's his
Waver's
name?
in the house. We had a great
Well,
time.
you
over
already said
There's
hi. I'm
there's
trying
my
to say hi,
black stump hat,
motherfuckers.
my black stump horse that was
Big
my
ass.
broke down racehorse I owned years
Big
ago.
nose jackass.
But Fud Lee sent me that picture,
Down,
I
monkey
think.
down. Get in your cage. This
We took that, you know.
is a great show.
so
I'm done watching.
We're gonna have him on Chi-Chi, but I gotta work out
My
something with Luke.
shitty internet.
I want him. He's the one that designed it, and I want to make sure he gets that he knows a percentage before I put it on. Anything, so I have to go over litigation with
I am
him.
loved by
Make
Red
sure that he
Fugly.
gets comfortable what he feels he deserves.
Hearts back at
He
you,
didn't ask
Rev.
for nothing, but I'm gonna make sure that he's part of the
Hearts
sale.
and
So that's
Which
something we
one?
want to do off the gate.
The
So
the
I've
cooking show.
spoken to him about that already.
and Luke knows
I'm
that I'm very
the best
serious
host.
about that. That what if we sell, I think
I
he'll
told
sell.
you, bitch. What?
Put up the
Yo,
store.
y'all
Luke, why don't
see
you
that
put the
bottom
store in the
comment?
chat room if you can? Copy and paste that, and those guys could look and have I know a few people have bought
You
stuff
see
now
that,
at the
right?
store,
It
and
don't
it's
say-
starting
it
to
says
finally
Mrs.
finally
C,
bear
you're the
fruit
best.
after a year being up because
Thank you, Waver.
I'm getting more creative. I mean, if you guys got any
Joe
ideas
don't
that's
shut up,
not
guys. So I'm just gonna talk over
nothing copyright or something about that you think is good for a hat, and he's saying, please feel free to tell us
Yeah.
and send them to us, and we'll make sure if it's something that's a winner,
Someone's
we
talking
will
too
make
much.
sure you're
Jesus.
included in some of the money. Now, we get a very small percentage through using Fourth Wall. I think it's 1% of the sales.
Lou, mute him.
Because they do everything. We don't handle nothing. We just put it together and they do the.
All right,
Thank
we
you.
muted him.
So check this out. You see that? Hey, you see all them hearts? What? Yo, you
Yeah,
better look at
okay.
that.
You know, you got hearts, okay?
Yeah, and
You
Waver
got
said
hearts.
I'm the best, yo.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
God,
because I
you know
wasn't on
what?
here.
We
You're
got you.
talking
the
too much.
best.
Go bye-bye. We can kick your ass out and you can't do nothing about it.
Man, for coming
So
in.
you
Like I
realize
said,
that
guys,
muted
I get it. I get it. And then you guys just got to just believe in me a little more and know that I know what I'm doing.
He
I
believes
really
he can
do.
fly
And,
too, everybody. Just to let you know.
I'll
Oh,
come in
were
good
you
due
talking
time.
because you
Due
weren't
time.
on screen?
It's still going. I'm still going. I don't shut up. I don't fucking shut up. I know.
Yeah, we know.
You don't.
That's
We
why.
muted you, and I kicked
You
them
know
off,
what?
and they didn't even notice.
Lou, I got a new name. I got a new name. Joey's new name is Chattermouth.
Oh my
You
god.
know what? Yeah.
Chattermouth. Yeah.
Chatterbox.
That's a good
Definitely.
name. I like it. Chattermouth. But no, Joey
Yeah,
C
you call
will
us
do.
flip floppers. Your lip
Joey C
floppers.
brand that sells.
Joey C. Joey C. Joey C.
Joey C. You know, I'll tell you a funny story real quick. My grandmother,
It ain't
when I
gonna
was
be
a
real
teenager,
quick,
I had
guys.
my very first time I had Joey C embroidered on the jacket of mine. And I went strutting to my grandma's house and go, and I'm purposely like, and she goes, I go, Grandma, ain't this cool? She goes, what's cool about it? It's the name that we gave you. And she shot me down right at the knees. And I'm like, Grandma, that hurt. She goes, well, it's your name. What's so cool about it? She goes, you got it on your license plates too. What does that mean? That's your name, ain't it? What's so cool about it?
Exactly, Cupcake. And then, hey,
Nobody
RC says,
cares. Mute him.
why did the roofer go to the doctor? He had
He had
shingles.
shingles. I like that. Is this guy finding this or is he writing these? Because they're pretty good.
I don't know, but some of them are actually funny.
They are. They're pretty good. I like this guy. I've never seen this name before. Is he a new guy? Or what's the guy that got a membership and finally decided to check us out?
And
Hey,
you've got
Mandy
Russ
Diff.
Lovely. Joey can't tell a really
I don't know any
story.
quick stories. I don't. I really don't.
If he says, "Babe, get me a water," it's a whole fucking thesis.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. You know what? I tell you.
Excuse
what,
me,
I get
babe.
no
Can you
respect.
walk? Get out of the
I
bed.
tell you, I got no respect. No respect at all. You know, my car broke down. I called AAA to let the car and towed me away. I tell you,
You two need to do a show once a week, just fighting with each other. Comedy gold.
Rocco's been saying that on IRL stream though, where we got natural Joey C. That's why Rocco's giving the idea. A lot of people say it. We can do this. I don't want to mic my house up. I don't want people to see me 24/7. I don't.
Yeah, they're not going to see me doing the dirty.
But me and her can banter. Me and her can get into some doozies.
Oh, yeah.
We can over stupid shit. And I'm explosive, and she does not like yelling. And now she learned the only way to defeat me is she comes yelling like louder than I do, and she goes, "You fucking happy for yelling?" And when she does, I'm like, "Okay, I get it," because she just comes right back and steamrolls over me. But she's a talker. She'd rather just sit down and work everything out. Where I like that. I never knew how to do that before I got with her, but I was always yelling though, always yelling.
Yeah, you're right about that.
She got to the point where she's like, "You want to fucking yell, you cocksucker? You want to yell?" And she'll just yell right back at me, and I'm like, "Okay."
Or you know what'll piss him off? I'll just go like this. Whatever.
Oh, she'll do. Oh, she'll just that's when she gets me fucking worked up. When I say something, she'll just walk away and say something really smug to me, like the last word, and I won't let it go. I won't. She'll just tell you, "There you go again. You just can't shut the fuck up." She says, "I can't," but she can't either.
Obviously, you can't when someone just tells you whatever.
But I tell you what, it's great. It's like sometimes when I get her when I laugh at her. When I start laughing at her, she gets fucking pissed. She's, "I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna come over there and punch you right in the fucking face. Don't laugh. You better fucking stop laughing." I'm going, "You're gonna punch what?" And she'll come up and she'll fucking just haul me off the fucking chair, man. And I get up, "You happy now?" I don't give a fuck. Sometimes. But she's best. She's the best, though. She's right, though. I've got to calm down. I mean, because there's no reason. I mean, I yell the building shakes.
He blamed me for his fucking health.
Yeah. I blame her. Yeah. Dabbleverse told me they put it in my head, saying you were my demise. And Rocco put it in my head.
Fucking fault.
It's always the woman's fault. You don't know when to shut up, and then when we keep going, you fucking want to keep.
She wasn't with me when I was a big addict. She wasn't with me. She got the end of it with me, and that's it. And then I've been clean, but she wasn't. It was me all the way. I know that. I just kid with her. I don't blame her. I know she tried. It's like what she say. It's like. Even if, and I know that I can't make them eat what I got to eat, so I expect stuff. I got to go in there and see stuff. And she's like, "Well, if you were serious, you wouldn't open it up and eat it." You know what I'm saying? And I have been. I've been good. She's been proud of me. She said, "You're really doing it this time." Because I know the doctors, like Shmoo said yesterday, what I got can't be fixed. All I can do is prevent it from getting worse. He's right. The damage is already done in the muscle and the heart. The muscle, and that's already done. You can't reverse that damage, but I can prevent it from me be dying from that. You know what I'm saying? And I got a short window to lose the weight. I really do.
But here's the deal, like Lou. Okay,
and I want to live.
I believe in this. Shut up, Joe. I believe in this, right? If you talk something negative into your life, that's what's going to become. Your thoughts become your Like,
preach that to me every day.
Stop! I'm talking, please. For 1 second, you can stop. I think you can talk to yourself for a second.
Go
Just
ahead,
whisper. Okay. I believe in, like, if you speak it, you believe it, right? Because that's how I was raised, like in the Bible, right? So I was raised that way, and I believe that. Like, if you talk bad shit into your life, like he's like, oh, I know I'm gonna die, and whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Why the do you say that, bro? I hate that shit.
Why do I talk that, bro? Why?
Yeah, I hate that.
Bro.
Please,
I hate don't fuck with me the way I talk, but I hate that shit. Like,
I hate that shit too, dog. You know what I'm talking about, dog?
Joey, please. So you did that one stream that was so hard to watch when you were out fucking side. I wanted to just come over and try.
And wait, I didn't even watch it, Lou. And when he told me about it, I wanted to fucking slap him. He's like,
oh my God!
Tonight I might be a little.
Like,
I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are, Cat Williams? Like, come on now.
Dude,
crazy.
That stream, Joey.
I'm learning laughter is the key to everything.
What you need to learn is to have positive thoughts.
I know that, dear. I know that. I'm trying to be more positive. I am trying. I can't help it. I fucking live like
this morning. I need somebody to keep me positive.
I'm stopping this, Kitty. I do listen to my wife. She does stay positive. She wouldn't be negative at all. I bring a lot of negative vibes when I'm angry. I do. I realize that.
Even Rick from New York says, "Please, no more Thug Joey."
No, it's not a good look for you.
Oh, whatever, bro. No problem, bro.
Oh, it doesn't even sound right coming out of your mouth, bro.
No, it don't.
What?
No,
I just can't do it. When I was a teenager, it went on hand in hand. I could do it good, you know. I put myself out of the hood. You know, I stopped. I learned. I educated myself. You know?
I think we've had enough already.
Oh,
bro.
and I'm not. Oh, and earlier he said we were a thorn in his side.
Yeah, they are. All the women in my life are a thorn in my side.
And that's when you dropped the fucking retard and it fucking became magic.
See, I just come like DG said. He's got goals. He just gotta be timed. It comes out when it comes out. Anyhow, complimentary tonight. We like to say hello to Ice Cube. We got Ice Cube. He's sitting right here for you people. Ice Cube is right there in his case, and we got the great and one and only sponsor tonight is our notorious PIG.
Oh,
hello.
Waver likes it. Smile.
If maybe someday I'll put up a real green screen. I don't know.
Yeah, that's my next project.
There he is. Notorious PIG and
Notorious.
They can't even see them.
No, you can't see them.
Here, let me come in there and get them, Joe.
My biggest.
Let me get
they're right there. My ring light. How about my ring light I got? That's fucking big as garbage.
Hey, Spider, tell Christina to go into the room and just pull them away.
I got my famous one though, the Mrs. Grandma cupcake one that I love. Yeah, man, I love this toy. This was a great toy I found. Clean up in aisle 5, Irv. Clean up in aisle 5.
Oh my God.
Red Plug Lee with the $1.99.
So
be good, monster. Respect Misty or go back and
Biggie.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you guys can see it. Yeah.
And
well,
I
they've seen it
think this
before,
might
but that's
be
how they came
Puff
in.
Daddy. I don't know who that
Keep
is.
them in the case.
Ice Cube.
That's
Oh,
Ice Cube.
My bad. He in the box, dog. And this is from Cupcake. It's Grandma.
What the fuck is that, Joey?
It actually looks
God.
like
Hey, what's he doing?
what?
The fart, man. It's a wet fart.
Farted? He's fucking nasty, bro. He does that shit on stream. That embarrasses the fuck out of me.
I know.
All right, folks. We're ending the stream now. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes,
we'll be back Friday morning at 9:15.
Fart machine.
Thank you, guys.
I don't even.
And now, as the curtain falls on Joey.C and Lou the Monster in the evening. They're the evening guys, but they're clocking out. Let me tell you how they do it. Joey.C!
Off everything tonight. We got a great stream tonight.
Wrapping
Thank you.
up another show
Sunday,
like
5
jam.
o'clock.
Unscathed from the steel cage. A two-time heavyweight champion of radio signing off. The mighty mic dropping maverick. The voice, the vibe, the legend, the myth, the men, the man, the vibe. See the closer this evening's Maestro John. Oh, see, don't give their fuck yet. It's go blast in prime time. Lou the Monster, the Sultan of Sign-Offs. the piece of the broadcast. Together, they rule the night. Joey and Lou.
Thank you, Waver. Thank you, Rick.
They brought you the laughs,
everybody
the talk,
in the
the truth,
Thank you, Popeye. Rev,
their
thank you for
words,
everything. Miss Kitty,
dancing like shadows in the
Rick,
twilight. And as the stars take their place, they leave you with echoes of wisdom, wit, and a bit of mischief.
You know,
The evening fades, the memory remains,
Thank you.
because somewhere it's always evening. And Joey and Lou will always be your guides when the night calls. So until tomorrow, or whenever the airways beckon again, this is Joey.C and Lou the Monster in the evening, signing off.
Anyhow, big thank you to everybody.
See you next time!
Armstrong Airlines. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. Everybody, thank you. We love you. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on Sunday. Members only. Bye. Good night.
Friday.
Lou, we did